Oh,
good boy.
Bad Daddy.
He keeps kicking me in the dick. Why? Why does he keep kicking me in the dick?
Bad Daddy. Not your son.
Milo Papa.
Caught it this time. My microphone wasn't going to be live on stream, but now it is. Hello, everybody, and welcome. I am Uncommon, and welcome to Uncommon Gaming. I am joined here by a brand new group, mostly brand new, never seen before group of D&D players to my right. This is Deputy Group number 3, episode number 1. Say hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hello.
Bonjour.
Hello. Hello
Yeah,
there.
their sound.
Unfortunately, Amazon and the post office are working in conjunction now to delay Quaz's camera. He is way too beautiful for the world right now, and we're just not prepared for it in these dark times. But I say that's bullshit. That's exactly what we do.
There is a chance it could get delivered in time for game number 2 today.
That's hilarious.
Really, he's still in bedhead. That's his excuse.
How'd you know?
I've got the walking setting down real low because I'm hoping to walk through all of both games. We'll see if this sticks. Stay fit in quarantine, y'all. Stay safe. I hope everybody out there is having a fantastic time. So a little bit about this game. This is the third deputy group. We don't have a name yet. The group decides their name after the first session. We'll have a conversation. So far, it's been themed with the letter D as the first letter of both parts of the name. So, maybe this tradition continues. Maybe it doesn't. It just worked so well up to this point. So for now, we're going to call you Deputy Group 3. Because it was supposed to be Deputized Delvers 1, Deputized Delvers 2, etc. But Digging Deep got real good with their naming conventions, and I'm a big fan, so.
You're welcome.
So, what we've done, if you look, we got some characters on the left. Let me take a quick look at kind of what we have here and refresh the page. We've done some finalizing, but we have a, you know what, maybe we're just going to handle that one in-game. I'm not going to describe your characters for you either. So, I'm going to see the eye rolls coming from the right half of the screen, and I appreciate that. So, here we go. Notes are great.
No way.
You find yourself waking up in the middle of a ruined fortress. Several figures stir around you, sitting up from the ground, much like yourself. You're not sure how you got here, where here is, or who you are. You all seem to be suffering from some form of amnesia, memory loss. You don't remember your names, your backstories, anything about the world or the history around them. You'll maintain your skills and abilities, but you won't know where you learned them from. Years of training and traveling has at least ingrained some basic survival skills into you. One individual around this small, looks to be a campfire, your beds, your little rolled out sleep bags in the middle of the ground here. One person among the group of you seems to have his wits about him, as each of you share this look of confusion. An older man with a... Actually, here, we have a map for you. Let's go to that map. An older gentleman. And I'm going to have to zoom out and zoom in. You guys are going to be on the left. Middle left.
The southern, yeah.
There we go.
There we go.
An older gentleman with a cloth cap, a tattered green cloak, and a bow, sits looking at each of you and says, "Well, friends, I think this is about where I have to leave you. The entrance of the ruins is up there. I wish you luck."
What?
What are we supposed to be doing in the ruins?
What are ruins?
What is going on?
What is here? And who are you guys?
Yeah, that's another one.
Where is my shirt?
Oh, I'm so hungry. Oh,
That's a good question. You should put one on.
Nah, I like it.
No?
Makes it look manly.
Okay, so he likes it. Keep it off.
Not sure we have one to fit me either.
Old man, can you explain this? I don't understand what's going on.
He looks at each of you in turn, and says, "I'm sorry. You were here to clear out the ruins. We've been traveling for about 2 days to get to these ruins.
Who is we?
Okay.
We is me, and you. One, two.
Who is you?
Go and give me a charisma check, please.
Who is you? Charisma check.
Okay. He looks at you quizzically and looks at each of you and the confused expressions across all of your faces, and he says, there seems to be some kind of group infliction here. I'm not a part of. I'm Kunin. I am the scout that's going to lead you to this location. My patrol route covers this area, and Loros has beckoned you forward. This is an older fortress of hers that abandoned about a decade ago that seems to have been taken in by demons. That's cool, right? Demons don't scare you away immediately. We thought they would, but you guys seemed up to the challenge before.
I don't like demons.
Oh,
What
neither
are
do I.
demons?
I feel like we're starting really far back here in the explanation. They're bad guys, and they look ugly. Unlike yourself.
Oh,
Kunin,
Hey.
good sir, why did you drug us?
I'm sorry. I don't believe I did. You
got
had this
drugged?
same thing I had last night.
What did we have?
Rabbit stew. Not a lot of game around here lately, but was able to venture and grab a few rabbits. So you all remember nothing.
No,
that is
not
what
a
Doc
thing.
said.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the temple. We did stay a little close to it.
Close to it?
What is it?
He stands and points around you, and you see yourself in a courtyard of a ruined fortress, temple, something large. There's looks to be, large holes in walls where it's damage from an attack. Looks to be breached in several locations, but it looks like old damage. And he says, "This is the ruins of Desmo. You don't know any of that. Well, we could walk back. You could get yourself settled back in town, or we could, solve this problem first."
Yeah, I'd like to solve this problem. I'm very distraught.
Do we
Solve
get
it.
paid?
Yes. No. There was 50 gold a piece at the end of this.
Did we? Oh, at the end of this. Good. I thought we already got paid and forgot.
No, not knowing who I am makes me want to crash something. No.
Well, do we know what demons look like? Like, bruh. Help me out here.
Well,
Yeah, you're about to just leave us.
all right. Fine. Come here. And he grabs a stick from near the fire, and he begins to. I'm sorry. This is getting. I don't want to lose my memory, so let me draw this real quick and get out of here. And he starts drawing in
I
the
didn't
sand.
want to lose mine either.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate. Do you remember your name?
Do I?
No.
No.
I just looked at my webbed hands. Fish.
So he walks over to the sand. He starts to draw, and he draws a stick figure. He says, "This is you," and then he starts to draw kind of a blob in the sand with large teeth and claws. And he goes, "This is demon. Big gaping maws and teeth and fleshy protuberances."
Good sir, I believe I'm a little bit more muscular than that scrawny thing.
You're a demon?
Oh, yes. I'm sorry. I'm not much of an artist. Never really. I really took to whittling in my old age, not the paintbrush. I can make a hell of a mallard for you, though.
What's a mallard?
Geez, I feel like that's irrelevant at the moment. Maybe later we'll talk about mallards.
A type of duck.
So you're going to wait here for us?
No, I don't think I will. I'm gonna go that way. And he points behind him away from the forest.
When we kill this thing, will it return our memory?
Oh man, I hope so. Because I was gonna say I'll meet you at the place we camped the night before, but you don't remember that right now, do you? Oh boy.
Where will we meet now?
All right. Go
Close
that
the
way.
front door.
Go that way. Call it a mile. There's a clearing. Start a large fire. I'll come to the smoke.
Oh, so that's a great idea.
And out of character, how far away is the area that we're supposed to be heading?
You are right outside one of the front doors. And as you look around, you see the main entrance in the pathway leads to the north about 80 feet, 100 feet, and curves into the right. There's a solid dirt path to it.
I dust myself off, roll up my sleeves in a very instinctual way, and announce that I'm heading toward the doors.
Okay.
I'll wave by as
Yes,
you
yes.
do.
I think, is he heading out or?
Come
Like,
along,
it's,
Monsieur Poisson. And I grab Mr. Fishman by the arm and start dragging him along.
No,
Yes, yes, let's go.
what?
Come along. Let's get our memories back.
But demons are scary.
Do you know this?
You can hide behind me.
Okay.
Mm,
One with the crazies.
How about you guys over there? Like the one in the armor who shines. I'm just trying to give an example for Marshall.
Oh, I'm just somebody that's always on the better side of things. So let's get this job done.
Yes, come along.
He'll begrudgingly join along, but he is not very happy about it. I am a coward.
So, moving north, if you move your tokens actual north, there will be a path and a doorway right about there. If you can see the ping, it helps zooming out a little bit more.
I should not be in the front. I
Can you
feel like
reping
I'm
it?
the type
Yeah,
to
yeah.
not be in the front.
As you move north, you do see two large statues. Now they are statues of knights in armor and shields, but they look broken, old. Just one is actually fallen over and in a couple of pieces. But
Do
they
I have any pings of familiarity with it?
Give me a religion check.
Okay.
What is Brooks's background?
Brooks is a changeling monk, so he is someone that is coming from a bit of a complicated past. He ended up having someone close to him die, and so he doesn't want that repeated again. He is deeply invested in the criminal underworld, but that is due to the fact that he wants to make amends for his past.
Okay. So
Right now, he is in his form is just a man with like shaggy hair and a beard, and then he's wearing just standard monk attire.
okay. And I didn't mention it earlier, so quick world building note here is the world is ruled by gods, physically manifested and controlling each of 8 different countries.
Okay.
So what you recognize here, and the ping of familiarity that you get, is one that these statues were crafted with the utmost care and talent of somebody truly devoted to a god, a power.
They were created by the god, or they are representing it.
Representing it, and it was just very finely crafted, the kind of craftsmanship that comes through great devotion, and you get a
And are
sense of
they, like-
familiarity in that devotion.
Are they, both like basically identical pieces, or do they have any sort of congruency?
Yeah, these are identical.
Cool.
And it's hard to, if there was any small differences, it'd be hard to tell because one is in pieces.
Okay.
Okay, so you stand at the walkway, the pathway leading in and to the right between two large statues, a set of stairs. And actually, I've learned my lesson here. Let me go ahead and turn on global illumination. Bing.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's you
It's
see
alright to have dark vision, anyways.
So those are stairs to our right?
it is a where stairs might have been a small cliffside worn away. Now only a ladder leads up.
I
the
climb up
cliffside.
the ladder.
Okay, you manage it easily. The ladder is not 100 years old. It seems sturdy enough.
I
And
like you guys. You keep going, and I could stay in the back and take my time.
You do realize that he meant all of us.
Oh yes. It just takes me a minute to get up this ladder. I'm a bit out of shape.
I'm gonna inspect the door.
Give me an investigation check. Okay. The door, as you take a look at it, there's a fine layer of dust on most of this platform. It does look like it's been disturbed recently. The right door being swung open has a clear pathway, and blood, a trail of blood, and blood that's been kind of dragged and swept into the dirt on the left side.
Okay.
Am I able to investigate how old the blood looks?
Sure, give me a medicine check. Okay, with an 18, it looks to be roughly 2 to 3 days old.
Okay, I announced that to the group.
So what you're saying is that something died recently, and we're supposed to go after whatever killed it. I don't like this.
That doesn't necessarily mean they
A
died.
bunny rabbit that was killed here. We never know.
We had rabbits too.
With my check, was I able to kind of get a gist of like how big the beast would be based on the amount of blood?
Somewhere around medium size, give or take a size category.
No, it couldn't have been a rabbit. This was way
then-
too big.
Really big
Perhaps
rabbit.
it was Red Goose.
Lot.
Hey, thank you, Smeet.
Rated.
All right. I'm going to slowly, stealthily push the door open.
Okay, go ahead and give me a stealth check. And if anybody else in the party is trying to be quiet and aid this, give me a stealth check. And for those who just came in, welcome. I'm Uncommon. This is Uncommon Gaming. And this is episode 1 of a brand new Dungeons & Dragons group, yet unnamed. So thank you for joining. Okay, Marshall with an 8. Quaz blends in to the background, holding his breath, staying still. But Marshall, what kind of armor are you wearing? Chainmail, I assume?
Check.
I am on a treadmill. I'm your walking dungeon master today. Gotta stay
always a
quarantine
walking
fit.
dungeon master.
As of recently, yeah.
Yeah, I'm wearing chainmail.
Okay. Most of you manage to stay silent. You freeze up a moment as he pushes the door in, anticipating something on the other side. But the clang and the shaking of the chainmail keeps him from being too silent, as it's a ching, ching, ching. It shakes against his body. The door swinging open, and I can open it. Ready? Here we go. Click. Did you push the left door or the right door?
The right door.
Okay. As it swings open to a long hallway, empty hallway. It looks like picture frames on each side of the wall. No pictures in them, either deteriorated or stolen. The blood trail continues down the hallway, as if something was dragged through that door to another set of double doors on the far side.
I'm gonna use Divine Sense to see if I can sense anything else.
All right. This is the fiend, blah blah type celestial, blah blah blah. So nothing in this room is pinging your divine senses. You find
Okay.
it. You know you can't ping it through walls, but immediately in your vicinity, nothing.
All right. I'm gonna step in.
I step in right behind.
Okay. You both enter this great hall. It's about 20 feet wide and 60 feet long.
I say to Marshall, I'll watch the left for any signs of activity.
Perhaps the squishier ones should stay behind a little bit.
Oh, you'll have no complaints from me. Go. You find the murder thing.
I have no complaints either. I need to catch my breath. That ladder was really hard to get up.
It's just a group of people.
As we're walking through, are there these paintings? Are they of portraitures? Are they landscapes?
Go ahead and give me an insight check. Because
I
the
would-
frames are, it's just frames at the moment.
Nothing.
Yeah, you
I
look at these and they're just
believe these
frames.
might have been taken.
Astute observation.
So real quick, Grosling, as comparison to everybody else, and actually let everybody give me a physical description of your characters now that we've had a few moments. So start with
Each other well.
well-
Brooks, top left to right.
My character is currently wearing like a kind of tan robe outfit, but it has the kind of like a white base. I imagine it's probably dirtied just based on the couple days travel and the fact that I don't remember. And he is currently donning a relatively full beard with shaggy hair, and he's got like jewelry, like beads necklace, basically. That's it.
Okay. Argul.
A giant half-orc. He's towering over 7 feet tall. And he's only wearing a pair of simple tan pants right now. But every inch of him that you do see, there's coarse, thick, brown hair. It almost looks like fur.
Okay. Half orc Chewbacca.
You'll see why at third level.
I'm waiting for it. Grosslin.
Alright, so just imagine the most godlike, beautiful Asmar you've ever seen, but it's like emo because he's fallen, he's dark, and all that. Long, silver hair. Now, add about 100 pounds to him, because that's what he did to himself.
Okay. As you just were describing it, you were falling behind, trying to catch your breath.
Yes.
All right, Quaz.
Bruce is pretty small, pretty short, clownfish-like Triton, bright, vibrant colors. He's wearing scale mail, but it's very apparent that most of his gear has some aquaticness to it with seashells and all that. And he just stands timidly behind most people.
You say clownfish, and I'm immediately picturing like Adventurer Nemo.
Yeah.
That was
Essentially.
the art he gave me.
That's good. All right, Sadra and Marshall.
So I'm a middle-aged human. Got blonde hair, fair complexion. I'm in, I would say, what? Chainmail is what, heavy armor?
It is.
Yeah. Basic paladin build.
Okay. And Gautier.
Probably average height for an elf. For an average height wood elf. Short brown hair and green eyes. in leather armor.
I see you switched it up. You came into it as a warlock and said, "Oh, we wore the same dress, and now you're a fighter."
Yep.
Okay. Very cool. So you
Always have a backup dress.
always have a backup dress, especially when it's fancy.
Yep.
So you find yourself in this long hallway. Brooks, you took a moment to look at the paintings. You're unable to deduce anything. The blood trail continues to pour from one door to the next, a dragging of bodies, and standing before you another set of large double doors. Both these doors are built as metal riveted wooden doors, built into what is a stonework arch. This whole temple is made of stone. The ground beneath you is stone. The ceiling is arch stone with some wooden beams that seem to be slowly rotting away under disrepair.
So, let me get this straight. We're heading headfirst into something that we know is capable of murder and stealing our memories. Don't they
Yeah,
have,
we got-
like, more experienced people than us?
I think we might have been the experienced people before the memory.
Wow, we must
That
really
or
suck.
were thought of expendable.
Oh, geez, why'd you have to put it like that?
Oh.
That's kind of fucked up, don't you think?
Well, why don't we just give it a shot? Let's do some things and test ourselves out.
Bruce,
and
like, squats down and holds his knees. Expendable.
Oh.
It's okay, Bruce.
Monsieur Poisson,
I think
don't
you're.
worry.
I bet you're better than you think you are. And I hold out my. I'm gonna just try to do an Eldritch Blast on the wall just to test my magic.
Sure. And you described this as a sludgy, chocolatey blast?
Yes.
Okay. So Crossland holds out his arm, and a swirl of energy builds from the shoulder, pulses briefly through the veins, and it shoots out of his arm. It's a dark, sickly brown, and instead of being this straight, laser-like beam, kind of twirls in on itself, hits the door, and kind of splats against it. But against the splat, you hear a solid impact, and when the blast, the magical energy dissipates, leaving no form of residue, even though it looked like it might have been a little slimy, there is a small chip in the stone.
Perfectly. That's exactly what I imagined.
Gross.
Yes. Oh, sorry. I
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Wait, is that my name? I just responded to that. That could be my name.
That felt
I
instinctual.
think I'm gross.
That felt instinctual.
You know, that looked kind of gross. I don't like it.
No. Maybe it's a different type of gross. I don't know, but gross feels right.
Okay, so we called that one gross. Anyone else has any things they prefer to be called?
So far, I am just fish.
Okay, fish.
That's
We
all
have fish. We have
We
gross.
should all come up with nicknames until we get our real names.
Does anyone have any preferences? If not, we shall decide by committee.
Can I be big fish?
Ooh, big fish. Yes.
Big fish, sir.
Yee.
Right. We got
And
some
with
big
that,
fish.
he'll stand up.
Yes.
Feeling
He's getting his
confidence.
encouragement back. Wonderful.
My groove, it returns.
Yes.
I'm still going to call him Monsieur Poisson.
I was about to, I'm gonna call you Shiny, but you just stand out so nice. Pointing at the paladin. I don't know if the paladin hurts me.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I said I think we should just call you Shiny, cause you're just so you stand out so nice.
Oh no, I'm Marshall.
You remember your name? Wonderful.
You actually
I didn't
don't
know.
remember your name.
So Marshall.
Oh,
Unfortunate.
okay, shiny.
Shiny, unless you have a better name for yourself. What would you think stands out about you?
My nice long sword.
Oh. Okay.
Swordy.
So,
I'm gonna call you Swordy.
Oh good, I
Try-
thought we were going to call him Longsword and it was going to be very awkward.
very well.
I-
Shorty it is. Short, Shorty, yeah.
I think the green one, you look pretty shaggy to me. Can I call you Shaggy?
These names are going to get confusing.
It's a very, very awkward.
I'm not
No.
changing the names in the stream. Y'all have fun.
Well, Mr. Big Fish would like to open the door.
Oh, look at him. He's so much more brave now. We should have caught him Big Fish a long time ago.
Big Fish, give me a strength saving, not strength saving throw, strength check. As you go to push this door, it gives resistance. Unfortunately, as you push this door, something seems to have wedged into it. It's not moving.
It's a pull.
I'm not Big Fish anymore. I tried, guys. I'm done.
It's okay, Big Fish. We all have our down days.
I approach the door. Am I able to see the wedge up closer?
Give me an investigation check as you peer under the door.
Alrighty. And I had to switch everything to my last laptop, so hopefully everything's still good.
Yeah, no worries. With an 11, you do see there's something under the door on the other side. It looks to be a little reddish.
Reddish?
Reddish. It's hard to tell. Not a lot of light peering through the other side because of the blockage.
Am I able to, do I think I would be able to take a stick or anything? I look around and say, does someone have something I can shove under here?
I have a giant rusted piece shop of metal.
I would love to utilize that. And so I take it and try pushing it away from the door.
Okay. You shove edge of the battle axe in, and you manage to push it away from the door. Glaive, excuse me. You manage to push whatever it is that's on the other side a little farther away. As you pull the glaive back, it's red with blood.
I hope he doesn't just kill them.
While that's going on, I'm pulling out like some stuff for my pack and some tools, and I start tinkering with it. If someone looks, words start appearing on like the little metal tablet. It looks like a will.
Wow.
You are so pitiful. I feel so bad.
This
You
man.
think
It's okay.
you think
we'll
I'm
be
beautiful?
fine. Yes, you're so beautiful.
Mr.
That's
Beats,
going
can I
French.
have my stick back?
Oh, and I hand it over to him.
Okay.
Nasty.
You think you've unwedged whatever was holding the door.
Okay, I push open the door.
All right, the door opens up, this time revealing a very sickly smell. Is the smell of corpses and rotting flesh overwhelms you. Not only the three bodies you see on the physical map lay strewn about the floor in various positions of decomposition. There's actually a stack of bodies along the northern side. Looks to be at least a dozen or so haphazardly tossed. Part of the pile you pushed away.
Anybody else getting hungry?
Holy fuck, dude.
I was very hungry, but I'm not so hungry anymore.
Can I? I'm
well-
going to use this as a memory log of. I want to go up and like roll a medicine check, see
Okay.
if, because I am a doctor, or
Okay.
at least I was a doctor. I want to see what killed them.
Okay.
Whether it was, if it was more swords and all that, or if it was bestial.
Go ahead and give me a medicine check, and as I finish the exits of the room highlighted and some of the descriptions, there is that door you see to the north, and the double door to the east, but then there's this hallway that cuts back and to the southwest. As you look down, as many of you could probably see, it seems to be scattered with papers and overturned furniture. Hard to make it out from this position. Now, with that medicine check, taking a look at the bodies, you get a sense that it was a mixture. It seems to be an odd mixture of man and beast. Bite marks on the neck and the head, the upper torso, weapon strikes, the full scale of the body. One of them particularly missing one half of a torso, as if something had bitten in like a chocolate Easter bunny and just taken off that portion. It
It's
is
funny,
those
like-
varieties. Chocolate Easter bunny.
Well, yeah, it's because I was gonna say when I entered the room, just this terrible, terrible smell. I cannot deal with it.
Mhm.
So I used minor illusion on myself,
Mhm.
and to every step I go, I use minor illusion to keep the fragrance of chocolate around me. That nice, sweet, succulent taste.
Does minor illusion do smells?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Smells or any other sensory effect.
Anybody who gets real close to Grosslin just smells this weird
Oh.
mixture.
My bad. Ignore me.
Yep.
I
Okay.
can't
That's what I
remember.
thought. Prestidigitation.
Yeah.
That would have been too gross. Okay. Because everybody else would just smell this weird, like, chocolate corpse smell.
After investigating it, or
I
looking
should've
at it,
been
I'll
pressed.
get up.
Corpse
and just-
fondue. Why have I never thought of it before?
Well, whatever is here is better than us. And I'll just like pull up the body that is like the chocolate Easter bunny description, and it's like, I'm not strong enough for this. I'm not the big fish. I get it. Okay.
You're
None
the
of
big
you are the big
fish.
fish.
You're the big fish. Stop degrading yourself. This is sad. Don't do that.
We're going
You're
to
amazing.
fucking die.
This looks like the type of leftovers I leave. What are you talking about?
You kind of scare me, friend.
Is there a distinct blood trail or anything that would be appealing, or like that I can like trace with the blood spells?
Give me an investigation check.
I can do that.
So overall, it's hard to distinguish any particular path or trail with the blood. There's just so much of it. It's almost painted the floor, old and new and fresh. There is definitely a distinct trail moving to the west. It looks like none of the bodies and the blood went to the south or the northern door, but you can only really tell that through a series of additional footprints and scrape marks.
Do the footprints seem like the same age as the blood?
With that investigation check, it's hard to tell. It's a variety. You can't even make out the style or distinct nature of each footprint.
Yeah, okay.
This room, otherwise empty, seems to be corpse disposal. What would you like to do?
I think I want to head to the south, that open.
Okay.
Yes, this looks like a good thing. It's nice. Nice,
How does any
narrow.
of this look nice?
Oh, well, I'm thinking like from an advantage point. Like we go down this. If it's big and scary, it can only kill us one at a time.
How about I go first? Then?
Yes.
I am
Okay.
behind you going first. Goodbye, Shaggy.
Damn diagonal hallways.
He goes away.
I'm going through all those old. We talked about it earlier. I bought source material, like in D&D Beyond, Roll20 in person. I have duplicates of it. I'm going to use it all. So this diagonal, fine. All right. So you get down to the south exit, and this it looks to be, or was, a library. None of the bookshelves depicted on the map are particularly standing upright or in good order. They're tossed on the ground. There's books and papers everywhere. They've been dispersed, walked on. There's dirt trails, a couple of bloody footprints made it down this hall just from residue. General disrepair and destruction seems to have met this room. There's a pair of double doors to the east and one to the south where who has a passive perception of 16 or higher?
Damn.
Do we have any highly perceptive people in the house?
No. 11.
Okay.
14.
13.
Yeah, there's definitely nothing scary about that door.
Yeah, 14.
The only way to have 16 would be one of us had to have been a cleric or a druid.
I approach the door to the south and see if it's unlocked, able to be pushed.
Give me a. It is unlocked. Give me a strength check. Okay. As you push in, the door opens a bit. And just a bit. On the inside, something seems to be pushing back. And I'll even remove the visible door here. As this pile of rotting flesh and sores, gaping teeth seems to be
I slam the door back shut.
Okay.
So,
Not that way.
don't. And I start heading to the other door.
You just, as soon as that stuff happened, you just hear Bruce screaming in the back.
Like a girl. Oh, okay.
No, like a fish.
You definitely heard this guttural coming as soon as that door opened up, and it slammed closed, and it's now that you're aware and tuned into it, you hear it muffled behind that door.
I think they know they were here.
Well.
Okay, but hopefully they can't open the door. What was it?
Oh, well, it was kind of similar to the blob. Oh, sorry. It was similar to the blob the man drew.
Oh, so those are demons.
And they
We have to kill them, don't we?
They're gonna kill us.
Not as we kill them first.
Do you think you could hold the door open only a little bit, and I'll just stab in with the big piece sharp of metal?
Ooh,
How about you
yes,
do the
I
how
like
about-
that idea.
big man, just do big saggy
and-
man.
and
Do the
I-
foot take
The foot
from
tape?
down below.
The what?
Didn't you have the glaive? You did it earlier. You slide
yes.
the glaive under. Just do
The
the
glaive, the glaive poking.
yeah. We do the foot remover.
I'm gonna go down on my belly.
He's gonna try it. That's amazing.
Make an attack. At disadvantage because you can't see them.
Yeah, that's fair.
Disadvantage all day though.
You push the glaive under to attack, and at this angle, without being braced in, the glaive gets yanked away from you. Gets pulled under the
isn't what
door,
I
and
thought.
you lose your weapon to whatever's on the other side.
That was a mistake.
Great,
Was-
you gave them a weapon.
Was the door push or pull?
It is push.
Okay.
Yeah. It seemed that not only is it push, but there's just no room to push it in. It looked like a small hallway completely filled with multiple scathing demons.
Then I end up sighing and say, "There's no day like today," and do as powerful of a kick on the door as possible to.
I slip on my iron knuckles.
Okay.
Yes, I ready Eldritch Blast.
Give me a athletics at advantage.
How do I do that?
On D&D Beyond, click the word athletics on your skill list, and then there should be a red dice. Actually, there might be a red dice right next to athletics, but click around there until you see a dice.
Right. Okay. And I can customize it.
Oh, you mean to roll at advantage? You can either roll
Yes.
twice. There's a setting you can find later that'll roll everything at advantage. And that's typically
cool.
the way I prefer it. But you can just roll twice if it doesn't roll with advantage.
Okay. Nah.
Oof. Yeah, you rush up and you watch as the monk plants his foot pretty squarely in the door, and it budges a bit. It just doesn't collapse all the way in as a hand reaches out and sticks itself between the door and the opening.
God.
And I'm going to need everybody to roll roll initiative.
Roll advantage, yeah.
Now, very
Advantage on
important.
initiative. Yes.
Wait for him to pull up the table first, or else it won't count.
Yep, it's very important that you click your token first, and then go to D&D Beyond and click the initiative button.
Okay.
Some of you are very familiar with this. Some of you are very familiar, and still mess it up.
You said with advantage, right?
I think I just need to. I'm gonna do this the hard way and. All right, so initiative for each of these. I mean, they're small demons. They ain't the big boys.
Yes, but they work up to
Well,
a
no,
big
they're medium demons.
But I
Breathe
thought
big.
How did we
Breathe.
beat every single one of them?
Yes.
they,
Breathe in very deep, big
oh, you
fish.
guys
We're gonna
rolled
be
really
fine.
well.
There's no water. I can't breathe.
How have you been alive so long? Oh. Yes, exactly, you're fine. Now take that deep, juicy air in
Bruce, you are up.
and out.
Or
Now
Brooks,
go,
excuse me,
Bruce, you
Brooks,
got-
you're up.
Oh,
Brooks.
okay.
Alrighty. So the closest like set of demons to me, is there anyone that's like, you know, that I can single out, or is it like all of them are at the same kind of distance?
They are where their tokens from you on the map.
Oh, okay. Then I just see if I can slam my Fist of Fury right into his low blob face.
Okay.
How do I attack?
So on the right side of your character sheet, you should see attack options. You might have clicked away from it, but you'll see the word like unarmed strike, and you click that roll.
It will be under the actions category, and then you just choose which one you want to do.
Okay, so there is an actions category. There's attack. Okay. Oh, there's actions or attack.
Yeah, both. Actions will have all of the things you can do with your action, but
There you go.
All right. I did it.
All right.
It's less satisfying than the clicky clacky marbles, though. Right?
Yeah, that's the part.
So I'm going to move
I'm
you
missing.
5 feet closer, just so you're within range. You make the unarmed strike, and just shy, their form almost undulates away from your fist. You're unable to make a solid connection.
Damn. Oh, was that? Do I need to roll the d20 first and then the attack button, or
No,
did
no,
that?
that
Was
works.
that
It did.
So-
no, it did it all.
perfect?
And
Dang.
you have a bonus action for martial arts, right? You can make a second attack?
Yes.
I will say yes.
Okay. I believe you do. So go ahead and click on bonus
Yeah,
action.
we have other monks in the other games, right?
So attacks per action 1. What does that mean? Just
so
like
at level 5, when you take the attack action, you'll get 2 attacks per action. But for now, you get 1 attack per action. But you get every round, you're going to have an action, a bonus action, and a move action that you can use in any order. As a monk, you have a bonus action, which is a second strike.
yeah. All right, I'm gonna give him one more wallop.
Okay.
Let's go.
Ooh, this one does strike. The fist doesn't quite connect, but you bring it back for a second strike. 5 points of bludgeoning damage. Right in the face of its gaping maw, and you see some teeth kind of fly out and its flesh rip. You look like you gave it a pretty solid hit for what it is.
Good wallop. All right.
So you have the option, and let me know if I'm being too simple. I know you did say you have some experience, not a lot, with 5e. You can now move away if you'd like. That would incur an attack of opportunity, or you could stand your ground.
Into my ground. I am not. I'm minimizing the risk of everyone else.
Okay. All right. So is that your turn? Anything else you want to do?
That's my turn.
Perfect. Down here is it, but Argul, what do you want to do?
Bonus action, rage.
Mm-hmm.
Then get right here and punch the one I can see.
Perfect. Even unarmed, you're a scary person. You do see your pole arm in the middle of these 2 lines. You think once you take one to your weapon.
Give me my wasted metal back.
An 11 hits. 11 points of bludgeoning damage. Argul screams into a rage, shouts something about his rusted metal in a dialect that's really hard to understand. And you essentially take your fist into the teeth and up the skull of this creature. Its body goes limp as you push deep into its blobless frame, and it does die. Would you like
Then you
to?
said I could grab my medal.
Yeah, free action. You can grab your weapon if you move forward 1.
Yeah, why not?
Okay,
Is that the same one that I attacked?
it is a different one.
Oh, okay.
The one you attacked does look pretty rough, though.
Good.
All right, Bruce.
Still like very scared. He's going to again dig into his pack and pull out like this, not gun but metal armament, and he's gonna shoot out a ray of frost
Okay.
at this guy, because I assume I can't just shoot in the back through allies. So
Ranged attacks have no restrictions for allies in melee.
Yay, mechanics.
Yep. There's always some way. This is a 5-foot square. There's always some way that they're moving out of the way, moving to the left, and they simplified the hell out of it for your benefit.
then this is the one where I got hit, so I'm still going to shoot him.
Okay. All right, 17 will hit. You watch as part of its flesh freezes over a bit. It lets out a little bit of a scream, but it's still up, unfortunately.
For what it's worth, it does have 10 feet less of movement, though.
Awesome. That means it can move a total of 10 feet. Half its movement.
Good thing it doesn't need to.
And I don't... Yeah, I can't do anything with my bonus action at this time, so that's my turn.
Okay. You're going to force me to learn Artificer. You son of a bitch.
Oh, yeah.
I'm about a year out of date of classes, and...
If at a later time you decide you don't like it in your setting, I will change happily.
No, I'm cool.
Okay.
Then me not having read the material yet is not a good excuse. Gautier. Is he talking? Oh, he's thinking. Okay.
Oh no, I'm thinking. Sorry.
I had
Somewhere else.
you were covered on my screen. I'm managing Windows.
I realize
Okay,
I'm
cool.
not on here.
I didn't recognize the name Gautier, and I was like, who the fuck is
Roll-
this
roll
guy?
your
Oh
initiative
wait, that's
again.
me.
Oh, you're right there. I see you. You're right there. On the initiative
Right
order.
here.
Yeah.
Oh, there I am. Okay,
I can
never
get
mind.
this guy. I attacked the guy diagonal from me.
Okay, got it. Roll your attack.
Whatever the fuck his name is.
His name is the first mains that got hit.
First mains guy got.
All right.
14.
You bring in the rapier, and you feel like you definitely found whatever it is that's housing this creature's brain, as you just go right through it. It turns out it's not up here. You go right down the middle, twist the rapier, pull it out the side, and this blackish purplish ooze begins to leak down its side as it collapses to the ground.
Apparently that's what the brain is.
What would you like to do with the rest of your turn?
They're gonna move up. I will stay right here.
Okay. All right. Marshall, the glory is being had by your allies. What would you like to do?
A move out of the way. I've got to get in there. And I'm going to go there.
Okay.
And I'm going to pull out my long sword.
All right. A 24 will hit for 6 points of damage. Your longsword cuts in deep, and you almost make it to that, gooey brain cell that Gautier pointed out. He's still standing. Anything else with your turn?
Nope.
Okay. This little hallway, as you both step in, it's definitely slippery, slimy. It's whatever was brought with them to this plane of existence is sticky, and you both feel it. More so if you're not wearing shoes, as I imagine the barbarian is barefoot from your description earlier.
Barbarian has shoes.
Barbarian has shoes.
No shirt.
Hey, that's fine. You could get half service at most restaurants.
And full service at the right ones.
We're talking about the beach, right? Because that's where you go. All right, so
Get ice cream bars.
these two demons,
Haagen-Dazs.
snarling, teeth biting, you get this sense of dual, from this first one at least, wanting to escape you, but also wanting to devour you, as its body seems to be trying to push the door behind its open, but its jaw snapping forward. The first one's going to make an attack on Marshall. This claw comes out from its body, ripping upwards in an attempt to hit you. 18 will 18 hit.
My armor clad.
Perfect.
Beat.
So I have a damage over here somewhere. Should make that auto roll in the future. 3 points of slashing damage. This claw connects to your thigh and rips a good chunk of flesh away.
Oh man, that's like his fourth of his life.
Well, it's pretty rough. The second one will make an attack on our ghoul. A 6, unfortunately. I believe that won't hit you. Does a 6 hit you? A 6 doesn't hit you. Okay. I don't want to assume you're AC. So I can't hear you. You're muted.
I've actually got -4 dexterity was my joke.
Oh, wow.
No.
Well, it missed.
It was a joke.
Even with Constitution, right? Okay, so yeah, it'll miss. And they can't go anywhere, both of these. So it's up to Grosslin. What would Grosslin like to do?
It's so wonderful. It looks like we all know still how to fight. This could have been really bad. And I aim at the one that the paladins swung at and do an Eldritch Blast.
Okay. The chocolatey blast sails through the air just past the two of you. You swear you could smell milk chocolate. The blast hits the one on the right, you said.
The ones that's about your right or my right, the paladin.
Yes. It hits the one that had already been damaged, and it's this explosion of brown energy as that demon falls. As each of these fall and die, important to note, they vanish. Wait a minute. That's demons too, right, Argyle? Jockey?
I don't know.
It's definitely devils.
Demons, devils,
okay.
Angels, anything that's not from our plane disappears.
Does their goo come with?
Anything, all the stickiness that they brought with, it's still there.
Oh.
All right, so you didn't kill the stickiness; you just killed the creature that brought it. All right, next up, Grosslin. Anything else with your turn? Anything else for Grosslin?
Oh no, sorry. No, I'm good. I'm safe.
Too many names. Brooks, you're up.
Okay. With the final demon zeroed in on my sights, right?
Yep.
I go ahead and leap forward, attempting to do one of, the finest kicks that my poor amnesic brain,
sure.
can experience.
Good thing muscle memory probably didn't get wiped.
Hey guys, it was amnesia or a tavern. I mean, take your pick.
Yeah, take your pick.
I love tavern starts.
I'm going in for a strike, kind of just generally, for the blob. So.
Make your unarmed strike. Perfect. You watch as Brooks, and I'll move you forward the square so you can hit it. Kind of shuffles past, pushing off of a wall, getting into the air, putting a foot right into the face. Right square center, almost there. As he comes back, there's a foot-shaped print in the demon's face, and it looks like a massive amount of damage. As you have a bonus attack if you'd like to make it.
Well, I would love to just finish it off.
And you do exactly that as you finish the kick and you bring your hand into that brain mucousy center that was pointed out to you earlier. And the strike causes the creature to waver a bit and then vanish.
And so, like, any of its, black mucousy brain, does that disappear as well?
Yes, all the pieces of the creature are gone.
Okay. I examine my arm as it kind of, like, dissipates. And is there anything that, like, I would know that would cause that? Or that I can, like, kind of perceive?
As it's dissipating, you're unable to make the connection.
Okay.
And all of you, as we drop out of initiative, you hear a little bit of a whimpering and a whining, like almost an animalistic whining.
It's not me, guys.
From the next room.
Yes, you seem to be a bit better after this fight. You seem to have gotten your footing.
No.
No?
I'm scared shitless. Please, I don't want to be here. I'm just gonna shoot everything.
I open the door.
Okay. So as you open this door, let me go ahead and get the door opening button. It opens up to another chamber that, similar to the last, there's a couple of shelves that are turned over, some paper around, but there's particularly, and don't get too far, but give yourself your initial placements. There's a desk. Looks also overturned and everything in it pulled out and thrown about. Loose papers and books and some ink spilled on the floor. You see a dog-like creature hunched over at a door on the other side, and that whimpering you heard is coming from him as he's talking to something on the other side of the door.
Kill it, please. And I'm going. If no one else does anything, I'm going to shoot it.
Yeah, we're gonna roll. We're gonna roll
I-
initiative for that one.
I'm gonna approach with the rusted metal. Yeah.
So what I'm gonna do
Uh,
is clear all the turns and re-roll your initiative.
Am I able to interrupt their action? Like, if I was concerned that the dog was hurt or anything, or does it look bad?
So that's where and it is a standing dog-like creature, and that's where we're gonna let initiative play into it. It's the first person, swiftest one to act in this scenario, whether it's combat or otherwise.
Okay.
So if you have highest initiative, you could be like, wait, everyone, let's take a look at it. It looks like it's just hurted.
And I'm not.
Where the heck? How do I get?
Fan needs to come on.
There we go. Okay.
Okay, that fan wasn't on behind me. In this room, with all these computers, these little heaters.
Oh, yeah.
All right, we're going to move the initiative off the screen there. I'm going to go ahead and sort it over here. And Gautier, you see the tensions beginning to flare in the room. This creature shouting in another room. He's on him real quick for the description. He does have a spear in one hand, on the back, and he looks gnarly and war-torn. You see some blood matted into the fur, but past that, it would take longer to get a better description. You are the first to react. Tensions flaring. What do you do?
That's not a good dog. I'm gonna reach into my my backside. I'm gonna pull out my. Apparently, I have a boomerang.
Okay.
That's a thing.
The mightiest weapon.
5, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Yeah, we're gonna hit it with a boomerang.
Okay. Go ahead and make your attack.
I'm glad I'm not the only one who chose boomerang.
9.
Okay. 9, unfortunately, doesn't hit as your boomerang goes wide. Do boomerangs have the returning property?
Yeah, it does.
Yes.
On a miss, the boomerang returns to my hand.
All right. It returns to your hand as it swings through the air, and the Knowles seems to know you're there, as anxiously looking over his shoulder.
Oh, did it not know I was there?
It all knew you. It knew you were there.
Oh, okay.
There was you
It just
didn't have
really
no
wants
surprise.
to leave.
The description made it sound like I had advantage.
That's fair. All right. Next up, were you gonna do anything
Brooks.
else with your turn, Gautier?
No.
Okay.
Actually, we'll move a little closer.
Okay. You move
We'll
a little
get
closer.
in line. About there.
Brooks should have gone next, but it dropped him to the bottom of the initiative for some reason.
Let me resort the initiative then. And Brooks, you're next.
Alrighty. I think from this distance, I can't really do a whole lot, right?
From this distance, it's up to you. You could. Well, you have where you at?
Darts.
That was like I basically just stopped there.
So you could. You got 30 feet of movement for your move action. You could dash again using your action to. Spending your action rather than your attack to get even closer for next round. However you want to structure it.
How far away is this?
Particularly, and there is a ruler icon, 50 feet.
Okay.
It's good to familiarize yourself with later.
So, am I able to use those two actions to get close enough, and then, but I wouldn't have an attack or the
Right.
bonus
So-
attack?
So you can use your movement action to move 30 feet. As an action, you could use what's called the dash action, which instead of attacking, you move again up to your 30 feet.
And then, could I use my bonus action as well?
You have to attack
Marshall-
to use your bonus action to attack again.
Gotcha.
Though, since you are a monk, you should have started also with throwing darts to make attacks at range. If that's in your equipment, at least.
It is.
So check the range on that and go from there.
Pull your character out.
My darts are.
I believe they have like garbage range for the most part. But
Yeah,
you might be
20
closer.
feet.
You can move 30 feet, and then you'll be 20 feet away, and then you could throw your darts without.
I would
suffering
love to do
penalty.
that.
Okay.
So, the ruler icon is.
And each square is
somewhat-
5 feet, so you can just push to the right
I
6
love
times.
Math. All right.
There you go.
And then when I want to do actions, I'll do. How do I get that factored in then? The equipment?
You just click on the dart the same way you clicked on your unarmed strike.
Oh, perfect. Okay. And then wield.
It really is as easy as it seems.
That is like pretty cool. Okay.
Super big fan of
Did I
this.
click it?
Yeah, 13. All right, so real quick, because I'm just being a butt over here on Stream Raiders. Okay. All right, so a 13 in this situation doesn't hit. He pulls up and ducks behind a shield at just the right moment. Your dart ricochets off of it. All right, that's your movement. That's your action. Anything else?
Can I? The bonus action is that only with
Melee.
unarmed?
I believe.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, you can go into the features and traits tab, and you can read up on all of your abilities.
I will do that.
So darts are darts a monk weapon? I'm curious.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so if you were within melee, so what happens is you use the monk weapon, the dart, which would allow you to use an unarmed strike as a bonus action, but you're not within range of an unarmed strike.
Cool. Then I end my turn.
Okay. Next up is Argul.
All right. Yeah, I pulled out the rusted sharp piece of metal, and I'm gonna charge and stab him
Okay.
because I have reach with a glaive.
That you do.
We got Polar Master on the list coming to us.
No,
Okay.
it's just to get me through the lower levels.
All right, a 17, which you have aptly named your polearm rusted sharp piece of metal. You find your way over the shield and you stab down into the for 5 points of damage. He takes it well. He takes it better than you think the blobs would have, but he does not look happy about it. You growl just like the gnoll? Fair enough.
I guess.
No, that's great. Anything else with your turn? You are raging, right? Or you're not raging?
Not raging.
Not raging. Grosslin.
I just go right here. That's far enough. I don't want to overdo it. And I do Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Does it hit?
Wait, lost my. Yes, no, it does not. Unfortunately, as
Oh.
your dark chocolate blast strikes the doorway above, unable to connect this time.
Okay. I'm done.
Let's not make a white chocolate one.
Okay, I was really just going to avoid mint chocolate, particularly.
See, I was thinking, depending on how powerful the blast is how much darker the chocolate is.
When you get two blasts, or just swirling colors of candy cane.
It's the swirl, the chocolate swirl.
Which kind of warlock? You don't pick that yet. No, you do. What kind of warlock did you
I
choose?
do. I picked the great old one mostly because I figured he would be the one with had all the recipes for all the chocolates.
Perfect. We'll have to work your backstory a little bit for that.
Yes.
This is the first character of Casey's customized great old one. All right, so
Ooh, wonderful.
this Knoll, looking back at the group, snarling, backs into the room. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Oh, is the door
25.
open?
The door's wide open. Did I not click that?
Oh.
Is that not
No,
open for you?
For me, I thought it was still closed. That's my bad.
I thought it was close too, personally.
If you
It
can
is
see
open,
through
but-
it, it's open.
You did say he was whining at the door.
At the open doorway, excuse me. Yes.
Brooks, you can't move yet. Go back.
Oh fuck.
There's this thing called turns.
No.
He's great. You're fine.
Turns don't exist.
And he peeks his head out and throws a spear at Gruul. Our Gruul.
Oh.
The spear, and it'll come across. A 22 to hit will strike you
that'll
for
hit.
5 points of damage. And he backs behind the corner again, out of sight for anybody who can't physically see his token.
Actually,
No,
wait,
actually,
I have
all of you can because you all share vision. But we'll say right there.
Is there like a monsters like thing that'll show me what a null looks like?
Yeah, right here.
Oh snap. Aha.
Hyena people.
Okay. Do they talk?
Not that you know at the moment.
Have
Okay.
you tried talking to them?
I guess I've not. I've been really inconsiderate.
And of course,
Like
a lot of monsters do have language, but it's just their own language.
Nullish or Infernal or.
So next up is Bruce. What do you want to do? You were going to say something, and then violence unfurled in front of you.
This is why I didn't want to be here.
It's okay. You just
Nothing
we're taking
about this
care
is
of
okay.
it.
I can see this guy, right?
Yes.
Cool. He gets to be shot.
Let me.
With what?
Yeah, just.
Nothing, because I miss.
Oh.
Yeah, unfortunately, your ray of frost, this beam of icy cold extends out of your hand and goes just shy to the right as he ducks away from it.
I take the piece of metal I'm casting it from. It's like, damn it, come on, we're gonna die.
All right, this null here. Let's see. Let me put him in a proper square. Then 5, 10, 15, 20. Going to pop out, throw a spear at Brooks.
Oh.
That's not good.
All right.
That's a disadvantage, so that won't be the crit.
Wait, why is it a
Oh, is that a
disadvantage?
disadvantage?
It's 20 feet for a spear. The null is 25 feet away.
Oh, well, thank you. It's good to know.
Use my monk
gonna say, is that
charm
true?
to dissuade the spear.
Oh, let me double check.
You really want
I
to
used my monk charm. God damn.
Yeah, it's 2060. Yeah, it is just out of range. As the and this is what you guys get for me not carefully studying the tactics of my enemies.
Quick,
5
someone
points.
spend a crit on it.
5
Claws, no.
Let's officialize this.
5 points of damage as the spear chunks
Claus,
into your chest.
You're right. Let's make it a crit.
And then he will move. You can put a crit.
Oh, I'm not gonna do it. That'd be
Okay.
stupid. I'm playing.
Yeah.
As he retreats back up to the top with his ally. Marshall, you see
That would've
spears
dropped me if it was a crit.
chunking into your allies, and they don't look so hot. Level 1 is survival horror. If you guys haven't figured it out yet.
No, Casey, I don't know anything about survival horror.
Your overconfidence after your first battle will be your downfall.
Catch digging deep later tonight.
I'll live forever.
All right.
We
I
haven't
don't
lost
think
anybody
Brooks got
yet.
moved back far enough as well because he was behind me.
Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20. We'll go here. He was behind you before his turn. So that would be, yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. We were getting sorted.
All right.
All right, Marshall moves up his 30 feet. Now let me put him in an actual square for you. There you go.
All right. I'm gonna throw a javelin at him.
Okay, go ahead and make your attack. Unfortunately, he gets his shield up and deflects that javelin at just the last moment.
He's got some pop.
They've got themselves hide armor and a shield. Anything else with your turn, Marshall?
Nope. That's gonna end my turn.
Okay. This gnoll puts down the shield, pulls out the longbow, and makes an attack. This one on... Let's go ahead and step down and take a shot at Marshall. A 9, I believe, misses. So that's going to be 5, 10, 15, as he steps around the corner as well. And you hear a door opening on the other side. Alright, next up, Gautier.
We're about to be flanked. We're gonna move 5, 10. I don't want that. 5, 10. Work, damn it.
Any moment now.
15, 20, 25, 30. That's an annoying position to stay in. It's like half cover.
I'd give you, yeah, half cover.
I use my full
Give
30.
them half cover there.
I like my odds. Yeah.
Okay. Make an attack.
Boomerang.
You throw the boomerang out.
Moving that one. Damn.
The natural one, in this case, it hits the wall above his head. It does not return to you in this scenario.
Oh.
As it drops to the feet of the knoll, and he looks at it and just. All right. Anything else with your turn?
Not all that.
All right.
That's it.
Brooks, you're up.
Okay, so I can do a movement action and I can also do a dash, but I don't have any sort of follow-up attacks, right?
Correct. You can move 30 feet and attack, or 60 feet and not attack. But 30 feet would get you in melee range of the first one.
3.
Hey, Grosslin, with your first piles points, 1 critical hit for you on your next attack.
So this is 30 feet, I
Thank
believe.
you.
Diagonals
And I
count as 5 feet as well. So you could have moved up 1 at the same time.
Oh, I didn't know if like the book's in the way.
Nah. There's
Yeah,
lots
okay,
of debris
cool.
here.
So,
also-
but right here, I'm in melee range.
No. Right. I'm saying that you could have gotten right there at 30 feet, and then you'd be in melee range.
Am I able to do that now, or is it like you released your character piece?
No, God, no. No way.
Alright.
You do.
As long as you don't move more than your normal movement.
Perfect. Then yeah, that's exactly the area I want to be as I try and. Does this knoll in front of me have a shield?
He does.
Could I go ahead to get it out of his grip and like throw him off balance?
I'll give you a. There are specific disarm mechanics. Let me pull those up real quick. We don't use them often.
Well, I'm here to keep you on your toes.
Sorry about that. There was a massive crash downstairs. Someone dropped the china.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I just wanted to make sure no one was hurt. So
No, you're fine. You're fine. Let's see. Actions in combat is where we're gonna go. Go to the basic rules. Disarm. Yeah, D&D 5e definitely simplified a lot of things. And in this scenario,
I think it's just a contested athletics.
well, the problem is every time that Wizards introduces an actual disarm mechanic that a class has an ability, it takes it away from everybody else as kind of let me try this cool thing. But what you can do with your actions. That's not going to do it. That's a good question. I want to know this. So, sorry, we'll take just a minute to figure this out.
No worries.
I like to imagine all the characters to take a smoke break. Just the Knowles just like 1 second while we figure out how we can do this.
I passed my cigarette to the knoll.
I think I even had a good DM screen with all of the references and notes in it.
Casey, you want DMG 271?
Oh, geez. What's the chapter called?
I don't know. I only have the page number.
All right. DMG. Let me pull it up. What's it say about it?
The optional rule for disarming is as follows: a creature may use a weapon attack to knock a weapon or another item from a target's grasp. The attacker makes attack roll contested by the target's strength, athletics check, or dexterity acrobatics. It's an optional roll.
Okay. We'll go with that for now. So go ahead and make a athletics check,
All right.
and the Knoll will make a opposed check, and it's
Hey.
gonna be acrobatics. So his shield. So as your action, you pull the shield out, you rip it from his hands, and throw it to the ground. Unfortunately, you won't be able to attack, but you've opened up his AC for people following your turn.
And was I able to kind of like catch it, like wrestle him or catch him flat-footed or anything like that? Or is it just a disarm like only?
All you've done is managed to disarm the shield. It's no longer. It's on the floor. He would have to take
Okay.
his turn as a free action to pick it up. But between his next turn and now, he's got 13 AC, not 15.
Sweet. And then do I have a bonus or is it done?
It's done because you didn't make an attack. You don't get the follow-up.
Perfect.
Okay.
All right.
Well
All done.
done. All right. You can still move. No, you can't. You're at your max movement. Argel, you're up.
all right, moving the 20 feet to right here.
Okay.
Could I free action kick the shield away from the Null so he doesn't just like pick it up?
You may. Free action can interact with an object.
Okay, yeah, just like kick it behind us so he has to get through us to get back to his shield.
Okay, I'll go ahead and draw the shield on the thing for you. Shield.
Shield's mine after this.
And you know what? These guys are just tough enough. I think I am gonna try and stab them
Okay.
and go rage.
All right. Use your bonus action to rage. Make that attack.
Rusted sharp piece of metal.
Unfortunately, even without the shield,
Aw.
you spend some time trying to get your footing after kicking the shield away, and you just can't find purchase.
Note to self, next time don't try and cheat.
Groslin
love
Dick
the
Das
French
Schocklin Toter. Your turn.
A hunt
Good
for
try,
Red
good try.
October.
Yep. I've never had red chocolate. Anyways, I've got an idea. I'm gonna move right here, and then about 30 feet from me, about right here, I'm going to cast a minor illusion of a loud cat meowing around, running around in a circle to draw them in.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and
Doesn't-
draw a cat for you on this thing.
Does
And it's
minor
going
illusion
to-
allow for sound? I thought it didn't
Yes,
allow.
it did say sound on there.
Sound
I
or image,
double-checked.
but not both.
Yep. Oh, not both.
Not both
Yeah,
at the
that's-
same time.
Then I will do the sound, because sound would be better.
So all of you echoing from the other room hear this like meow, meow, coming from the other room. It seems distressed.
I'm
Why people
hoping
hate
it
cats.
draws them in. You hate cats?
They like fish.
Anything else with your
Oh.
turn?
No.
Okay. This Knoll will step forward, dropping his shield, grabbing his spear in two hands. And will make an
Okay.
attack on the barbarian.
They are not drawn in by my kitty cat.
Well, I mean,
Maybe it's just not that one.
maybe not that one. All right, so we need a two-handed spear attack. Unfortunately, natural one, the spear goes wide and then doesn't connect.
Hooray!
And it'll stop it. Bruce, you're up. You heard the cat to the north. You watch Groslin move up to the top. You have Knowles and your monk and your barbarian kind of facing off in the middle in the next room. What do you do?
Well, I'm gonna shoot this guy. The one attacking Mr. Barbarian. That's kind of what I do. I come in and I start blasting.
All right,
Yeah,
14
started
will
blasting.
hit because he's dropped his shield. 6 point of damage in your Ray of Frost.
And then, mostly because I don't like being alone, I'm going to chase after Chocolate Man.
Okay.
Like, no, I don't want to die alone.
You catch up to the waddling warlock. All right, this
There.
Knowles' turn here. You pull the shield out of his hand, and he's looking on the ground. He was going to grab for it. He gets kicked away from him. He grabs his shield with both hands now and makes an attack on Brooks.
That's
23 should hit. 9 points. Ooh, how are you doing with hit points?
I've got 3 health left.
Okay. Vicious stabs. You watch the spear
quite
dive
healthy.
right into his gut, and he pulls it out. Big wound, blood starts pouring out of your stomach.
Wait, what weapon did he use?
Spear.
Okay. Am I able to? Is there ever a point where you're able to like grab onto the weapon if it's like a spear and they stab it in? Is there like ever a mechanic like that?
Like prepare an action.
If you were to prepare an action, yeah,
Gotcha.
we could always work something in. There are lots
Okay,
of monk
I'm-
abilities that let you like grab arrows and back and.
That's pretty cool.
If he threw it as a ranged attack, later on you can just grab it in the air.
But if you were to
throw it
say
back.
like on your turn, if you were to spend your whole turn preparing for him to stab you so you could grab it, I'd go with
Yeah.
that.
Sweet.
All right, Marshall. You watched as Spear near gutted your monk. What do you do? Marshall.
He's measuring.
Oh, is he? Shit. I'm looking at him and not the
think
screen.
he
That's
measured.
my fault.
Yeah.
Okay, so you should know by now. Sadra's just quiet.
He is.
Just try and keep my mic muted because of the background noise.
No, you're great.
That's what
Uh,
I figured.
So I am going to move here and let's see. Lay on hands.
How many points? You have up to 5 you could spend. Note that 1 point brings somebody back from dying, and that might be useful later.
I will also note for the party, I have some healing.
I'm gonna do 2 points.
2 points. Okay. So add two hit points to your pool, Brooks. You feel Marshall lay a hand on your shoulder, and the radiating healing energy closes up the worst of that wound.
I say, thank you, friend.
We're in this together.
This knoll, assuming that's into your turn.
Yes.
Okay. This knoll up in the north starts to move into the other room. He's got his longbow out. He's sniffing around, looking for the cat. From this angle, does he have sight? You have half cover. He does see you. He's going to take a shot.
Interesting, because I can't see him.
You have 3/4 cover.
Okay.
Can you not see him? No, he can't see you at all either. All right. So he does none of that, and instead continues to move around using the dash action to look for the cat. And then sees you. And then prepares to shoot on his next turn. All right, got here.
My turn. What is it to pick up the shield? That's a free action.
Is a free action to pick it up.
I will borrow this.
You now have a shield.
I now have a shield. I'll borrow you, and then I will stab you.
All right, so quick question, and this is where the particulars of free actions come into play. When did you draw your sword?
It's already been up.
You had a boomerang.
Yeah.
Right? I have 2 hands.
Okay.
Nah.
Okay. So you had your sword drawn and you threw a boomerang with the other hand.
Sure, why not?
I like it.
Okay, I'm down.
Okay.
Sword and boomerang. The
Plus,
new
can't
sword
you
and
draw?
shield.
You can draw a weapon as part of an attack, can't you?
As a free action
Oh.
that you will use to pick up the shield. But
Drawing weapon as part of an attack is the throwing fighting style for fighters.
all right, so no worries about it. You have a sword and a shield. What would you like to do?
Stab.
Please do.
Shield and boomerang, the ultimate pairing.
I mean, like, if there was more, if I could find some things to buff the boomerang, I would do a boomerang only fight style.
Oh yeah,
That sounds kind of dope.
Just 2 at once.
Unlimited boomerang. 15.
All right, a 15 will hit. 7 points of damage with the rapier. Does connect, and he's looking pretty rough. He's snarling, looking at you, and is full of holes.
That's unfortunate. I'll pass.
Glad I'm adding more potential isolated sound effects for the future. Brooks.
All right. The one that the one that he attacked is damaged. What about the one in front of me?
Fresh.
Fresh. All right. I'm gonna take the fresh guy on, and well,
The one that is damaged looks about to drop.
yeah, but see, that's the thing. You know, like it's like okay, you know that it for sure will be taken care of. You know, but if I split up my attacks?
Absolutely.
I'm gonna attack that first one then.
Okay, make an attack.
I am.
All right, 15 will hit. Unarmed strike to the jaw as you hear his head snap as he falls to the ground. The neck snap as he falls to the ground.
Fantastic. And I menacingly, I menacingly look toward the other one and attempt to attack him.
Yep, the shot goes wide as you're unable to find a place to connect as he dodges out of the way.
Yeah.
Any movement?
I go ahead and start moving toward the one that escaped. So
Okay.
3, and then I want to go like 4.
Opportunity attacks are a thing.
Oh
Yep.
wait, I can do diagonals, right?
You can do that. So you can do diagonals. They count as 5 feet. As soon as you
Okay.
leave the square where he can hit you, he gets a free attack on you.
Okay,
As long
that's
as you're
fine.
okay with that. Okay. He'll make an attack with his 2-handed spear. A 9 will miss.
3, 4, 5, 6. That is where I want to be.
Okay. That's where you are.
All right, my turn is over.
Argur.
Angry, rusted, sharp piece of metal again.
Angry, rusted, sharp piece of metal. Let me see it. A 17 will hit. Roll the damage. 7 points of damage as you stab into this gnoll, finding good purchase in the chest, digging into the torso, pulling it out. He's standing. He does not like that attack and has refocused his attention at you. His fault for trying to chase attack Brooks as he fled. Anything else with your turn? Okay.
If you took my spear, I was going to do the pre-action for it.
Groslin, you have an automatic critical on your next attack.
Yes, I was hoping to do it a little differently, if you know what the Arms of Hadar is, but I guess a critical Eldritch Blast will do.
Okay.
So I'm gonna click it for its attack, not for the, but I'm auto-critting.
Please do. I think you might even be able to hit the attack twice to make it show up twice for damage. So a D10 and a D10. Yep, so 12 points of damage as your chocolatey blast strikes the creature.
I
Right.
had to say this, but that's 11.
Ooh,
That's
you're
11.
right. No, you're right. 11.
It's unfortunate.
It is. It's a sour taste. All right.
It's very bitter. It's baker's chocolate.
this chocolate a little minty as it strikes hard. All right. So, anything else with your turn? That was your action.
No, he looking very bad.
He's
Actually,
looking He's looking like that was a good chunk.
Okay. Actually, I will use my movement to go.
Okay. There is a.
Just come along, give it a good shot, and come with me. I'll help you.
Bruce.
Let's have a go at it.
I'm actually not going to follow Chocolate Man.
That's smart.
And yeah, I want to shoot him again.
Okay.
I'm going to miss,
Unfortunate.
and I'm going to look to Mr. Monk. It's like, if you come here, I can patch you up. I'm a doctor, I think.
I'll take it. Anything else with your turn?
No.
All right. This gnoll,
Cowering in fear.
this gnoll down here, seeing he's surrounded, his buddy is dead. He's had a good chunk pulled out of him with this rusty. Why rusty? He says in a language you don't understand. As he goes to run away, Marshall and the Argyle may make attacks of opportunity. Argyle, of course, making the attack of opportunity 5 feet after Marshall makes the attack of opportunity. Longsword 14 will hit, and the Rusted Sharp Rage will hit. And as he's trying to scurry away, both of you slash deeply into his back as he falls to the ground in a howl of dog-like whining, pain. And we get to delete him from the board. Marshall, you, having helped deliver the final blow, you know the other knoll is somewhere to the north where the cat was meowing. What would you like to do?
All right. Let's see here. Then I will throw javelin.
Okay. Make that attack. 12 on him, unfortunately, misses an armor class of 13 as he ducks out of the way of the flying spear.
That ends my turn.
Okay, the gnoll, looking around at the surrounding enemies, unable to find the source of the meow, takes 2 steps this way, pulls out his longbow, takes a shot at Chocolate Warlock. Will miss with an 8, and turn this corner, stopping there. Gautier, where'd you like to do?
Drop the shield, I'll pick up my boomerang.
Okay, you have your boomerang.
It's 10 feet, 15,
What is the range of a boomerang?
60. I have really good range for some reason.
I think
15,
I think it's because, you know, it's a boomerang.
It's a boomerang, yeah.
I do have one question, Casey, because I went in between these because I thought they were like bookshelves or something like that. What are they?
They're kind of fallen over shelves. Yeah.
Okay.
You could, if you got real low, you could get some cover behind them. Is that what you're trying to do?
Yeah, but that would take more than a free action, so it's not a big deal.
Okay. But you can go prone as a free action.
I do not want to do that.
Okay.
What is it? What does that guy have on me from right here? If I was to throw my boomerang back at him,
At a boomerang, you know what? At a boomerang, I'll give you a regular hit.
you'll give me
You
a
pick it
regular hit
up?
with a boomerang.
Did you pick it up?
Yeah. I threw the shield down,
Yeah.
picked up the boomerang.
He said that.
I'll tell you, I'll give you a regular hit here with the boomerang, but a miss does not come back to you because of the angle.
That makes sense because you're hooking.
Yeah,
it
because
around.
you're
That's what I
hooking it.
thought.
Yeah, that makes sense. I like it. These are kind of fun,
Hurtful
actually.
Go boomerang.
Go! 16.
All right, 4 points of damage as you hear this.
Nice.
As he gets hit in the head.
And does it come back because it hit, or does it still not come back because
No,
of
it definitely
curvature?
falls to the ground. It only
after a
comes
hit,
back
a boom-
normally. It's
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
you're right. It only comes back when you miss.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine.
So really, it was just all benefit.
like I'll let you do some weird things with the boomerang if it makes sense in my head, but we start taking away returning properties. All right. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Also, because I don't think you're ever going to find like a +1 boomerang in the world, so
That's fine. I'll pay for one.
Since
I do
Dominimal
have
is
the power.
Oh my god. Artificer can make a +1 boomerang.
You're a hero. You're a hero.
I feel like
I
you,
have
you
found
got
my
this
calling.
like you got that anime character with the big jacket, and he opens it up. There's knives, but yours are boomerangs. You're like throwing them out.
Hey, Captain Boomerang.
Casey, don't tempt me.
Brooks, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
Well, I would love to just like go toward him,
Okay.
getting all close and stuff. And am I able to grapple him and like turn him around?
So grapple in 5e works as such. You make an athletics check against his athletics or athletics. If you win, you may do his movement becomes 0, and you may move him, but every 5 feet of movement is 10 feet of your movement.
Okay.
Your movement becomes halved.
Right.
3,
You're not really
4,
like going to
so
be able to wrestle him around you, but you will be able to drag him out of the hallway. But let me check your distance.
I've moved 20.
You move 20.
You could move him 5 feet back if you make the grapple.
Okay. But then like, does it put him at disadvantage when people are attacking him?
Nothing but movement is 0.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm just gonna punch the crap out of him.
Please do.
Yeah.
I would-
Grappling's not as good in 5e.
It's
That's
just
a bummer.
doesn't take an hour to figure out every time somebody wants to do it.
Fair enough.
All right, the first
right.
strike will miss, but you still get your second.
Oh, I most definitely do. Don't you worry.
All right, unarmed strike, 21 will hit, dealing 4 points of bludgeoning damage. You find Purchase in a rib as you feel a bit of cracking. He lets out another. All right, followed of course by a snarl and hatred.
I mean, that's fair.
All right.
That's usually how my dates go.
I hope you're not.
F's and chat.
Hope your dates aren't nulls. All right, Argle.
All right.
Le-
Using my move. You saw me measure
I
it
did.
out.
You're
right?
fine.
Okay. Sorry. Question.
Yeah.
Is there any difference between here and here for throwing the javelin at him?
No, they're both gonna be half cover.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair. I just want to make sure it wasn't like drastically different.
No.
All right. Rage javelin.
Please do.
Rage benefits do not apply to ranged attacks.
No, they do not. Never mind. It's just regular javelin.
Yeah. Sorry. Played a barbarian for quite a while. I know.
No,
14,
you're right.
unfortunately, will miss behind this piece of cover as the javelin strikes the wall. Next up,
All right, that's it. My turn.
Gross Dick Van Dyke.
Yes, it's just as simple as a Eldritch Blast to the face. No, it's not that
Unfortunately, that will miss.
simple.
as,
Then I will then run over here. Whoops, not through walls, just right here.
All right, Bruce, you're up.
Bruce, being very scared, is gonna. You remember in episode 4, Star Wars, when Han just runs down the hallway at the stormtroopers? He's doing that, but with a dagger.
You get on
'Cause
close,
he
you
just-
pull the dagger out, you charge in, and a 20. You rush up, Bruce, in a bit of a panic, and you almost stumble in dagger first straight into his chest as he immediately the the Noah immediately tenses up, and both of you fall over to the ground as he is finished. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to resolve the end of this after a short break. We'll see you in 10 minutes. I'm going to hit the Bad Daddy button, and I'll see you in, well, 10 minutes. Oh,
Hell
wrong one.
yeah.
Wrong one. There we go.
Eat it.
Oh, everything's breaking. Stop breaking! I'm getting ready to play Bad... I promise we're playing Bad Daddy.
I'm just-
Oh, yeah, boy.
Bad Daddy.
It keeps kicking me in the dick. Why? Why does it keep kicking me in the dick?
Bad Daddy. Not your son. Bad Daddy. Real boy.
Oh, yeah, boy.
Bad daddy.
It keeps kicking me in the dick. Why? Why does it keep kicking me in the dick?
Bad daddy.
I finally got my vacation.
Not your son. Bad daddy.
Wow, videos are all messed up. There we go.
There we go. When it's on my middle monitor, the resolution's different, so it makes it all... Yeah, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I'm Uncommon. This is Uncommon Gaming, and this is Deputy... excuse me, Group 3. By the way, I forgot to mention at the beginning of the stream, we are doing stream captains, stream raiders in the between... while we play. So it's happening. We lost the first fight, we won the second one. Get in there, place your units. That's a lot of fun. But bringing us back in to the story. And none of the characters have changed. There's nothing different happening on your screen right now. You just finished up the fight with the Gnolls. They managed to cause some pretty hefty wounds on your party, and the last one fell to Bruce, Dr. Bruce, running a knife into its heart, its body falling to the ground under you. As you all take a moment to look around and take in the battle damage, the scenario, you notice that Grosslin, a normally hunched figure, begins to stand up a little straighter and look around.
I'm
Where am
gonna.
I?
Oh, that's weird. I'm going to ignore that for now. You, and I'm gonna jokes who looks pretty banged up. You okay? Do you need medical assistance?
If you are willing.
A yes or no is all I ask. Please.
Yes.
Yeah, and I'm gonna pull out some of my tools and start suturing him up, casting Cure Wounds.
Is anybody going to answer me? Where am I?
Do you not remember what we just did?
No,
Okay.
I don't know who any of you are.
I
Yeah,
don't know
this
who.
amnesia is fast. Did hit again.
So the noise was not what gave us our amnesia.
Perhaps. Maybe
Are you
it's
not
just
the
time.
chocolate one?
Oh no, I do not like chocolate. It is bad for me.
Did
Oh
you
God,
get
it
hit in the
changes
head
our
in that last fight
personalities.
again?
Oh,
What did I was a fight?
yes. You murdered a few things.
Well, I suppose I'm pretty good at that then. I guess
You also made cat noises.
noises.
Yeah.
Cats.
Can we have the chocolates one back?
Does anyone else not remember who they are or where they are?
I mean, I'm feeling pretty big fish now. I got a murder under my belt.
You are a big fish, aren't you?
Okay, so it appears that it is just our chocolate, or, well, our friend here, that doesn't remember
Gross.
actively.
We were calling them gross.
Well, that doesn't seem very nice.
You're the one who said it.
Would never say such a thing.
But you did.
Pretty sure we have you 5-1. You
And-
said it.
As,
You
as,
make-
as
You make
described earlier,
Brown stuff.
as described earlier, you have no recollection of who you are. You have an intuitive sense of your combat abilities, but other than that, your memory is pretty clean slate.
Are we, Casey? Are we good to go pick up like shields and
Oh, yeah,
whatnot, spears?
you may add there was 3 shields, 6 spears, 3 longbows, and some hide armor. If you want to sort through Knoll hide armor.
Shield. Just that's all I'm taking.
You guys can take care of all of that. I need none of it.
Oh, I need to grab my boomerang. That's a thing.
I will gladly take a shield.
So in the previous room, I noticed there are more doors. Do you guys want to see what's in the remainder of them?
I mean, I don't like any of it.
We also had a door in the last room.
Yes, there is a door in the last room.
Yeah, this previous room. I'd like to head toward there and see if it is openable.
Okay. You may
Is
do
there
so.
any chance someone could give me the brief version of what is supposed to be happening right now?
We're demons.
Oh, because that seems like something I might like to do.
As you walk into the
Good
chamber, all of you are kind of sort of do this, having that conversation. Grosslin, you do see the corpses of the gnolls. In the hallway, you see this. No, they're all gone. There's residue, but it's not really visible. The room itself is, as described before, strewn with paper. They move into the next room. They seem to be in a rhythm as you're trying to catch up with events. And the rest of you stand at a door. This is another one of those large wooden doors under an archway, riveted with metal strips and chains that pull, hooks, hooks, so circular hooks that pull inward.
Shall I take care of this door this time?
Oh yeah, be my guest.
Go for it.
Doesn't help if I'm muted. But I ready myself in a fighting stance.
So you open the door?
I'm gonna push the. Do I need to make an athletics check?
No, you can pull on it.
Is there any
Yeah.
chance that I used vocal components on these spells that I was casting?
You gotta sort that out with your other player.
Sing the party.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Do you?
All right, so the door opens up, and this one it seems to ascend up a set of stairs.
I start going up.
You think we should be a little bit more careful there?
All we have been told is that there are demons to extinguish.
The arrow says down, though.
They're going down that direction.
I think it's just giving it, yeah, that.
Oh, is that what the arrow? Okay.
Is there anything on these tables? Are they knocked over?
So really
Where
quickly,
am
let
I?
me
Is this you?
do this. All right, so as you walk up I'll walk up the
Is that
stairs,
us?
and you walk into the room. There are 2 tables in here. Let me scroll on to the rest of everybody. All right, so there are 2 tables. They are mostly barren, save for empty plates. This looks like scraps and crumbs. Looks like meals are had here, but they are viciously and messily taken. There are crumbs and slops on the floor around you and on the table. The wall, there are a couple of tapestries in disrepair, in different states of torn and destroyed. The chairs and the tables are mostly intact, if not of an older architecture, and nothing else except the hallway, another set of stairs that go up to your left.
Okay. I would like to motion the group toward this door and say, anyone interested?
I will
Not-
follow.
Not really.
Let's try.
All
I
right.
would like
So,
to get out of
Fish,
this
you
room
can stay
with all
towards
of
the back.
the mess.
All right.
Now that I have a shield, I just keep it like perpetually in front of my face, just peeking out.
All right. The door opens up easily enough to a short hallway that extends to the north, leading to another door. This one looks particularly well decorated. It's
Well,
got a carving on it of the flat door, normal rivets across the side, but on the wood in the front, a carving of a lion head protrudes from it. Looks like a small wooden statue of the head carved in and placed into the door.
does this look like a crest? Does it look like history?
It looks like a large crest.
Does this stir any familiar pangs?
Not at this time.
Okay. I say, as long as this door isn't emotionally drawing anyone, and I push it open.
Okay. Let me go ahead and get rid of that door. Dynamic layer.
Are you coming along, Sugar One?
I don't understand why I feel so slow.
The door pushes in, and as you begin to open it, you hear the sounds of teeth gnashing.
Oh,
I shout,
Slop.
ready yourselves.
Nope, slam the door.
All right.
I didn't want to be.
We'll go ahead and roll initiative on this one. Let me objects and let me open your initiative order. Quick reaction here. Remove all turns. All right, you can start rolling initiative now. Good, got your. As two large, we can give you a nice little image here. Two large, bulbous, demonic blobs with gnashing teeth coming up off the top of their skull. Drool and slobber. You do see actively one of them is chewing on a corpse of something else, slowly gnawing and sucking it down. In the rear, a large fountain. This fountain itself seems to be a large circular bowl, the water seemingly bubbling up from the surface and not spilling out, but seems to be circulating and moving. Two gnolls in the back seem to be caught unaware. They're wearing hide and have longbows strapped to their back, but no spears or shields on these. These creatures do seem particularly nasty. I'm going to go and add them to the initiative.
This is why I said we shouldn't be opening doors, but no. It's okay, big fish. We're supposed to kill things.
He's just muttering to himself.
Oh, that's perfect. And I'm going to open this. Perfect. So, change this to a descending order. It does look like... Let me pull the initiative over so everybody can see it. Brooks, you rolled a 19. You see this fucking horrible mess. The room itself full of blood. It looked kind of like the last room. The body's being pulled from that room to this room. There's no piles here. It does look like they've consumed anything they brought over. But you see the trails and the mess of whatever they're feeding, the blood and the piles of corpses kind of in this room. What do you do?
I hop right into action. The one that is on the right, is that currently chewing on stuff distracted?
It is.
All right. I, as, much of a silence we can, head toward the creature and attack him with a flying kick.
Okay, go ahead and roll your first attack.
All right. First one.
Let me actually pull his stats up. That'll help. A 13, unfortunately, won't do it. As you hit the creature, it seems its natural armor is toughened hide. You're unable to penetrate it. You're going to have to strike with more force. Go ahead and roll your bonus attack if you want.
I would love to.
16 will hit. 5 points of damage. As usual, it's one of its eyes, which was focused inward on its food, turns and stares at you right in the face. All right.
And then from that movement, 1, 2, 3, 4, I am able to take a couple steps back, but it would create an opportunity of attack, right?
Correct.
Or attack of opportunity. Okay, I'm just going to stay here and end my turn.
Okay. These two gnolls on the back will go next. 16 on their initiative. They pull their bows out and ready arrows. One firing into the hallway, one firing at Brooks. First one firing at... who's that? That's Argul. An 8 will miss as it pangs harmlessly in the hallway. The second one aimed at Brooks on a 15. Does a 15 hit Brooks?
Oh, yes, it does.
All right. So as you stand there facing down the demon, an arrow strikes you in the chest. 8 points of piercing damage. What's that
Dude,
leave you
not
at?
cool. That ends up putting me at 4.
Okay, good to know. That strikes hard. You all watch Brooks get rocked by an arrow.
Oh no!
I really appreciate everyone's participation here.
I've rushed ahead.
Bruce, you're up.
The monk who tanked.
Kill monk.
Bruce, very scared, is going to pop up, and he's going to shoot this horrible monstrosity that scares him shitless.
Mm-hmm.
He hates it. It needs to freeze.
Okay, is it
Nothing happens.
the one on the right?
It was the one on my left.
Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, it goes wide. Does not hit the demon.
I will finish my movement by plopping there.
Okay.
I think that's within my... Oh, I have 5 more feet, so I will... Bada bing.
All right. Gautier, you're up.
I'm up. I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm gonna join up here on this guy's side and take a stab at this one.
Okay.
Good. A quick stab. 19.
19.
For 6.
Ooh, that will hit as you bring the rapier in. 6
Weird.
points of damage. It doesn't like it, but it seems to be taking most of his attacks pretty well.
Ah, crap. Regret. Pass turn.
Okay. All right. This one here, this large, I guess just ball of teeth, will begin to move and will cover the distance between itself and then the party. Takes a bite attack on Bruce. His teeth actually come out forward of his mouth in an attempt to get a grip. 7, I think, misses.
Yeah. Bruce just like drops and goes, go away.
The other maw demon, its eyeball looking left and right. They are chaotic, so I'm going to roll... I love this about demons. I'm going to roll a dice. Even, Brooks, odd, Gautier. Even Brooks. Okay. Going to attack Brooks. 18.
Bye, Brooks.
God, I hope not.
I thought I was on.
Wait, were you on?
Yeah.
Okay, so Gautier, this is an 18 hit.
Unfortunately, yes.
All right.
I'm down.
Are you dead or are you down?
Oh.
Down.
Okay. The teeth of this thing, you watch as it scrapes across his chest, rips flesh and tears through the armor, and Gautier immediately drops.
Holy shit, dude. Oh, he just rolled really good.
Did he? Yeah. Oh god, that's a Well, he gets 2d8. That's
2d8
already pretty nasty.
2d8 kills at this level.
Yes, it does.
The gravity of the situation falls on Argul as you see one bite drop your fighter.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, no. Shield.
Okay.
Gonna have to hope I don't die. And
That's
then
how
action
we all feel.
dodge. Yeah.
Okay.
Action. Ooh, no, I don't want to grab claws.
Action dodge. Okay.
And then just try and move through here and distract these guys.
Okay. You gonna do it without taking an opportunity attack, or you gonna take an opportunity attack?
No, I'll take the opportunity attacks. Go ahead and give them both, but they're at disadvantage.
No,
I
understood.
don't think... It'd only be one.
Yeah,
only one will attack, or get to attack. On a natural 1, he misses you. You fly by. He turns. His jaw snaps out at you again. The teeth coming out and trying to wrap around you. And you stand large with the shield, taking the dodge action. Marshall, you watch Gautier go down in the corner there. You watch your barbarian go in and try to grab everybody's attention.
Let's see here. How far is it to him? 25. So Marshall's going to see a tier go down. I'm gonna move up here.
Okay.
Swing with my long sword.
Okay, make your attack. Oof. Unfortunately, a 10 won't connect. Is something about its hide is tough and hard to penetrate. Right.
That is, if you don't have fists of ancient brewing.
All right. Anything else with your turn, Marshall?
Nope, that'll be it.
We do miss you, Tom. Tom would not have let this happen to you. All right. Grosslin. Grosslin, you watched as these new strangers, new friends, dash into a room of gaping maw demons. They're in the middle of the fight. It looks already pretty rough. They need help. What are you going to do?
I am going to move 25, 30 feet to here. That's the demon right in front of me, right?
It is.
And I cannot reach the dying person.
We didn't get a good look at it before.
I have way more space than that.
You only went 15 feet, I think.
No,
It
that was
said
25.
30.
Yeah, that's 25.
And I can go 30, so if I can go one more, who is the, I can't see the token.
Is it
Gautier.
Bruce? Gautier.
It's broken.
Okay.
Let me go ahead and
Yeah,
mark.
Can I mark myself as dying?
There you go.
No, thank you, Casey.
You're welcome.
I am going to. Well, I have to get to him to touch him. I'm gonna Eldritch Blast the demon right in front of me.
Now, if you Eldritch Blast the demon right in front of you, you do take a disadvantage because you're within melee range of him. You would know that, so I'll let you change your movement along the way.
Then can I just back up one?
That's still melee range.
Mm-hmm.
One
You
more.
gotta be more than, yeah.
Okay, I'll go there. Then I can get to dying
Okay.
person next turn.
Make your attack.
Eldritch Blast.
All right, so Goslin, is Goslin male or female?
We are both androgynous.
Okay. Goslin holds out their hand, and a crystalline white beam of energy, kind of almost sparkling, smashes into the creature. Roll your damage.
It didn't roll my damage automatically.
You gotta click it. Let's
All right.
see them getting along.
They're arguing on the inside of their heads. All right.
You gotta do this. I hate you.
All right. Anything else with your turn?
No.
Okay. Brooks, you're surrounded on both sides by rows of teeth and dripping saliva. They're hungry. What do you do?
This feels familiar. I focus on the one that I, had previously been fighting, as I am a professional. Apparently, it just feels right, and I go ahead and just do an unarmed strike.
Please do. All right, first one will hit for 4 damage. Go make your second one.
And then I do a sweeping roundhouse kick.
All right. All right, so a row of teeth fly out with the second attack as you feel it connect with something soft and spongy in the center, dealing a pretty vicious set of blows. Would you like to do anything else?
Well, I think everything else puts me at risk. So, is there any way that I can heal Gautier or give him a word of encouragement?
From this moment, no. Nothing in your toolbox gives you that ability.
Okay. I whisper, "You can do it," and end my turn.
Okay. The two gnolls move back a few feet, pull out their crossbows, and aim it at the barbarian. They will take disadvantage on their attacks. So let's go ahead and
They have
roll.
both crossbows and longbows.
I meant to say longbows.
Oh, okay. I was like, damn.
Okay. Does a 14 hit you?
Nope.
Okay, so the first one does hit you. You're not raging, right?
No, I ran out of rages.
Okay, 5 points of damage. As one of the you dodge to the left, you dodge to the right, but it smashes into your side for 5. Doctor.
Oh,
Doctor,
God.
doctor.
Give me the news. I'm casting fog cloud.
Okay, let me go ahead and thank you. 20-foot sphere of fog. Go ahead and draw it on the map, please.
And just for clarification, this is a natural ability of my race, not a spell slot.
Sounds good.
And I want to cover all of us.
So go ahead and draw the center point. Give me a line. Give me where the lines meet. Give me a dot.
I want to. Why is it not letting me ping? That's where I'm going to, and it's going to get all of us.
Do it again. Sorry.
Right next to La Bête.
Well, give me like a cross hatch, not a center of a square, but a line.
Oh, I can draw.
Right there?
Duh,
Okay,
I'm
perfect. So 20 feet out,
welcome.
20 foot radius from there, which is 5, 10, 15, 20, which gives me this corner, and then 5, 10, 15, 20. A brilliant fog erupts over all of you, heavily obscuring everything around you. I believe heavily obscuring is...
Disadvantage on all attacks and perception checks.
Got it. That's what we'll do. Alright, so you're all having a hard time seeing more than 5 feet in front of you. You kind of make it out in the glimpses of shifting fog.
Bruce is just panicking, just, no, everyone go away, stop!
Okay.
And it just comes out of, like, his, fishy glands.
The words or
No, the fog itself.
Did he fart?
Think more sweat.
Alright, I'm going to pull up heavily obscured again, because there seems to be some more to know here. Heavily obscured, blah blah blah, such as darkness, opaque fog, or dense foliage, blocks vision entirely. A creature effectively suffers from the blinded condition when trying to see something in that area. The presence or absence of light, blah blah blah. Okay, so this will not only affect, this will be disadvantage on attacks, but anything that requires you to see something to cast also doesn't work. Okay.
and this affects everyone.
It affects everyone. Everyone inside that white square. It also means you can run away without suffering an attack of opportunity because that requires sight. All right, Doctor, what would you like to do?
Move into my corner and cry.
Okay. Gautier, go ahead and send me a death saving throw, please.
I've already rolled it.
Oh. Noted. Thank you.
Yep.
These two maw demons. I'm going to roll a d4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, I have an option.
Okay. Brooks. He swings at you with teeth. This will be at disadvantage. A natural 1. He will miss you entirely, but you feel the teeth and the breath breathing down in front of you. Maul Demon number 2. 1, 2, 3, 4 in that order. 1, 2, 3. Brooks again.
At a disadvantage.
At disadvantage. Does an 11 hit?
No.
Okay, you feel it again. Both these teeth seem to be hungrily thirsting for whatever you're made out of.
It's honestly mostly coffee.
But they don't move in any other fashion. So, Argyle.
Well, I guess dodge doesn't work anymore. Screw it, why not? Punch it.
Feel it. That's literally been all my decisions, so.
Oh, unfortunately, a 10 does not connect.
And then I'm gonna back up.
Okay. You may go wherever you'd like. Perfect. Awarded a critical hit, but I'm going to need you to name somebody, Bruno, for that critical hit. So I'll give you just a moment.
Give it to Argyle.
Marshall, you're up.
All right. Let's see here.
They could use these critical hits. I'm just saying. This ain't Happy Land right now. Demons also aren't discriminating against who's down and who's not.
Yeah, I saw you were doing that.
The wonderful thing about demons is they are chaotic. They will attack chaotically. Sorry, what are you doing?
Lay on hands.
How many points?
Just one. on Gautier.
All right, got
That works for me.
You have 1 hit point. You come to. You're on the floor, but you are conscious.
Sweet.
You gave it to me apparently.
Okay. Anything else, Marshall?
I'm going to back up.
Okay. You move out of the fog. You see that it's this magical dense wall of fog you cannot see through. Next up, Groslin. Van Dyke.
I am going to
All right, Marshall, you have a critical on your next
Continue.
swing.
continue to Eldritch Blast the demon in front of me since someone has already laid hands on.
And Argol. Okay.
Um,
So two
sorry, I
critical
went
hits
away.
there.
I went away from my spell.
No, you're fine. I'm going to put a mark on you for critical hits, both of you. It's going to be the lightning bolt. It's on your next attack that rolls a d20. Unfortunately, a 1 will miss. It
I
goes into the
miss.
fog. I do actually believe you can't do that. Actually, you have to see him, and you can't see him to cast
That
Eldritch.
explains
So
that.
I'll let you take another action that doesn't require sight this time.
Does a crossbow require sight?
No.
Not to fire.
Is it gonna work? Is it gonna work?
A 14, 6, sorry, 6 will miss as you shoot into the darkness. You don't hear it connect with anything. Are you moving? You doing anything else with your turn?
Whoa.
Okay.
No, I'll stay where I am.
All right. So now we know it's her because Larry never double taps. Brooks, what would you like to do?
I want to clarify. So I'm reading the unarmed strike, and it says on a hit, an unarmed strike deals bludgeoning damage equal to 1 plus your strength. So that already gets factored in with this.
No, you
No.
you are different.
Okay.
You're a monk.
Okay. Cool. That's just like a general description of it.
Yeah, your thing's
Perfect.
already
Yeah.
doing the math for you.
I freaking love that, you know. Let's see. Well, you know, continuing my trend,
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and take a little swing, and I'm gonna definitely miss.
No, that first one does miss. You don't have to roll a sec. Roll your next attack, but make sure roll twice.
Okay.
But that one, it doesn't matter. You miss anyway. And one more time.
Oh, no, he already did.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
just did it twice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Got it.
he misses.
Unfortunately, on purchase. But you have the right idea. Putting down damage and hit points is exactly, or running is exactly what the situation needs.
Well, the
anything
good
else?
thing is, you know, I feel pretty comfortable in this fog to just kind of meander out of combat range. Maybe like right there. So, are they able to see me within the 5 feet?
No, they won't. They can't see you at all.
Perfect. Then I will stay right here.
Okay. Oh, Spoopy's right, but we'll worry about that later. Eldritch Blast in the require site. So, next up is the 2 gnolls, who will, they can't see their targets at all, and firing into range at this moment, I'm going to let them move in instead. Dr. Bruce Sweetfen. All right, so
Is there any...
sorry, Brooks and Gautier have critical hits. Go ahead, please continue.
Is there anything like on the ground, rocks or whatever?
Ooh, you can, nothing immediately obvious, but you can spend your action searching if you'd like.
Okay, I was asking more just because for the specifications of catapult the spell.
Catapult the spell. No, nothing for catapult.
Yeah. Okay. Well, feeling a little bit braver. I'm gonna do what I do best. Stab things with a dagger.
Okay, make your
Badly.
attack. You do it best badly.
I'm gonna miss.
Yes, unfortunately, a 7 won't do it. Anything else?
I continue to run away.
Okay. Gautier,
Okay. I guess I have an auto crit.
you do have an auto crit.
So does that just
What? Choose your
is that
attack.
auto? Yeah, let's use it.
Okay, what do you use it on?
The guy in front of me.
Okay, roll your.
He's already injured. So
Just
put
go
him
and roll
down.
your which attack? Your longsword or your rapier?
Rapier.
Go ahead and just roll the damage dice twice
And then we'll add like an extra. So we got a 7.
and then another
Another
just-
D8.
D8.
I'll just roll a d8 because I don't want to add my
Perfect.
modifiers again.
8 plus 4 as you stand up and you feel something
Hey.
inward guide your rapier as you pull it in. It shifts your hand a bit to the right, and you connect deep, and you feel the thing as you push in, and you feel the resistance of its flesh. It suddenly gives way, and there's nothing but air there.
So would have a 7 plus 4 killed it because you gave me an 8 when I got a 7?
Yeah, 7 plus 4.
Okay, just checking.
I was saying D8 in my. I was saying an 8 as a D8.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Nice, it's dead.
You still smell the other one nearby.
Yeah. 10.
Take that. Crit away.
Right here. We'll call it back good.
Okay. Alright, this small demon only has one thing it can attack, so it'll make an attack on Marshall at disadvantage. A 7 unfortunately won't hit. As you see Marshall, these set of teeth come out, like teeth first, poking out first through the fog, and you're able to pull your shield up and block it at just the right moment as it disappears again into the fog. Argyle.
So with the radiance within me guiding me, I'm gonna drop my shield and my knuckles, pull out my glaive, and just run forward and stab this thing.
Alright, a glaive's damage is what? D10?
D10, so I
Go ahead
get
and roll
3d10 for this attack.
D10. Plus your strength.
Brutal critical from half orc. Oh wow.
Well,
That would have been a crit
Good thing it was an
fail.
auto
Nice.
alright, go and throw another 2d10 on that. 18, 19, 20, 21 points of damage as you bring in the glaive, you stab it, you feel it hit flesh, and then you just kind of like yank it back and forth on the inside as you feel you're opening up something through the fog, and that's significant, but it's still there. 21. All right. Anything else? You moving around? Shimmy, shimmy, shake.
And then I'll back up
Okay.
5 feet.
Marshall.
Right, let's get rid of this one. It's gonna take a longsword.
You do have an automatic critical. It will happen the next time you roll, so go ahead and just roll your damage. All right, 7. I need another D8 from you. All right, you bring the sword in again. Your hand being guided as you feel the twist of fate push you in. As you cut in, pushing through, your sword slashing into the demon, and suddenly free of resistance as it fades back to its plane.
All right, and then I'm going to move into the fog.
Okay. That's a lot of criticals there from Bruno that I think just saved your life. So
Woo!
give him a
Yeah.
hand.
A little bit. Just a little bit.
Between fog and
Oh,
crits,
fog was
we
huge.
win.
That was really good. You just can't give yourself criticals, remember. You can cause chaos for yourself all you want.
Oh boy!
How does that work for me and Jamie?
You're both players.
Question.
I just yelled
abyss?
like he was farther away. What was that?
Are we allowed to do abyss?
Are you allowed to do abyss? Yeah, you can do all
Okay.
those things.
He's gonna do abyss right now, I think.
Well, no, I just want to make sure, because in the past we have had good ones, and giving every single one of us a +1 would have been really broken back then.
Okay.
True.
Because I had 40,000 points when that happened.
I'll lay it out that if it's a positive thing, you get the first one. But once you know it's a benefit now, no more. But you know,
Okay,
the chat went wild last time. You guys got plenty. Marshall. Moved forward. Okay, right. Grosslin. Sorry, we got off topic.
That's really far away now. I'm going to use my crossbow again on the guy that's up here. Can I ping it?
At this point, I'd say
Eldritch-
you have no idea what's in that fog. There's
Oh, I
nothing for you
can't
to shoot
see,
at.
That's right.
Like,
Does
it's
the
open through
Eldritch
there.
Blast require sight?
It's not that it requires sight, it's that I'm not given her a target that she can see. She has no idea what's in front of her. She could shoot randomly into the fog. I'll let her do that.
There's something in the way there.
Like, I know you're allowed to roll the attack, and I'll let you do it.
I'm going to use my turn then to listen and try to move towards whatever noises
Perfect.
that I hear.
Give me a perception check.
Perception.
I have 35 feet.
Okay. Taking a moment to listen. You may now move into the fog using your 30 feet of movement, as if you knew exactly where everybody was for this turn.
I'm going to move this way along the wall. I think that's as much movement as I have.
Okay.
It's about, 15 and 15 once I turned. I might be one square too far forward, and I apologize.
Nope, you're fine. Brooks, you have an automatic critical on your next attack. You're muted. Oh, you're still muted. I can't hear you.
I was being all flashy and okay, well, you guys will get that next time. I move closer to the knoll that I could kind of hear Marshall fighting, and try to come in, slam him with that good old kick to the face.
Okay. So the first one's a critical, so go ahead and roll double dice plus your strength. I believe it's
plus my strength. Okay.
or your dex. It's actually your call. Sorry.
Yeah, because you're a monk.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna do double strength. So one. Oh, did that come in chat?
Oh,
Yes,
perfect. Well, no, not double strength. Sorry. So go ahead and roll an additional d4 is what you're looking for. I meant to say
All
you're.
right.
Yeah.
So 2d4.
1d4. You've already rolled the first d4.
Perfect.
Okay, got it. 6 points of damage on your first hit. You still have your second hit.
Well, so what do I do now?
A normal unarmed attack.
Perfect. So, following it in, I try to, give it a good old, sweep of the. Are these bipedal?
These, yes.
Then I try and sweep the legs to get him on
So
the ground.
what you have two options. You could use a shove action, which will let you do that, trip them, but that's not an attack that will cause damage. Or you can do a attack, one or the other.
Then I'm just gonna attack him.
Okay.
All right, it's coming in hot.
And this was your bonus action anyway. You wouldn't be able to shove.
Yeah.
And this should be at disadvantage because it's fog.
Yep. Roll one more time.
Perfect. Okay, same.
Lots of
one.
things going on here.
I love it.
An 11 unfortunately doesn't hit. As you feel the hide of their armor give
Hey,
the
I got
resistance
them.
needed.
Got them once, and I'm happy. I can die happy.
So this knoll here has no sight on anything. He will jump forward. He'll spend his turn listening. We'll do that.
How do I get rid of the critical thing that is next to my thing?
You click your token and there's a circle icon, and you just click that same icon again.
Perfect.
He doesn't have any idea who's there. The knoll that you attacked is going to try to grapple you. So in a grapple check, he's going to roll an athletics, and you get to roll either athletics or acrobatics.
Perfect.
Oof. Yeah, so this knoll is trying to reach out and find you and get a good grip, but you're moving his hand out of the way beautifully, ducking and dodging. And that'll be their turn.
I was actually born in the fog. Whoa, my memory!
All right, Bruce, you're up.
And I don't suppose I'd be able to move just straight over here,
You can.
because I want to move right here, and then I want to feel around for Gautier.
Okay.
And just like, wait, hold on. Oh, and I'm going to inject him with something for
Jesus.
cure wounds.
Okay.
I mean, I don't recommend injecting chemicals into people non-consensually, but okay.
I mean, you heard.
I will take the 11 hit points.
All right.
Get
That's
back
real
in there,
good.
kill them, please.
That was good. You mean he gets
As you
frost,
just
ray
feel-
of frost and cure wounds? Wow.
Really good roll, too.
Artificer has a lot of fun stuff. But yeah, no, Bruce just like rushes in. I think this is someone. Okay, go kill them, please. And then takes the needle out and he's just gonna hold his shield up with his little dagger.
So as I get stabbed from a direction I didn't expect, I go to stab in, and then I hear, "Go kill them!" Oh, okay, Fistman.
You feel a little better, yeah.
Yeah, now go. Well,
I feel a lot better.
5. I do. Back at max. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Flanking is not a thing, but I'm gonna act like it is and attack you.
All right. I always feel really bad the first time I have to tell somebody that.
Yeah.
Right, make your attack.
Yeah. I was setting my thing to disadvantage. 10.
Very cool. Unfortunately, you're unable to find purchases. You move your way through the fog and you're unsure what's there.
Yeah.
All right, Argyle.
What?
Okie dokie. I'm just charging straight into the fog.
Okay.
Right.
I'm gonna hit something eventually.
And do I notice the knoll before I run into him, or?
We'll say it kind of happens at the same time, but we're playing fast and loose with this heavily obscured.
And then I'm gonna swing the glaive. It's like,
Okay.
Hope you're not an ally.
All right, that's the first one.
oh, sorry.
No, you're good. Roll it again. All right, a 14 will hit. Without their shield, you feel you connect into flesh for 11 points of damage. Ooh, as you hear a come from the fog in front of you.
More. Never mind.
Stop it.
Marshall. You're muted.
Do I hear the knoll next to me?
Yeah, you're fine. 5 feet's
Okay.
perfect.
All right. Disadvantage. Ooh.
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 Yeah, you miss wildly. So you're not able to connect with anything in the mist. Can you? Is that concentration?
It is concentration, but since it's a racial, I don't know if I'm able to just drop it.
All concentration. I track that you can drop at free will on your whenever you want.
Okay.
Grosslin. Next 20.
Thank you.
Can I hear? did
Yeah,
I
you
hear
can
that
move
my
around. You can move around
friend-
anywhere you want.
Okay, I'm gonna come up to this area on the wall. You said 10 feet is melee range? 5 feet?
You'll be 10
Okay,
feet
so if
away
and then I will Eldritch Blast the
Okay.
guy in front of me.
All right, go ahead and roll it. It will be disadvantage. All right.
Oh,
Yeah, unfortunately that won't. It goes wide. You don't hear it connect to anything.
I'm feeling quite useless right now.
Brooks.
Okay. So I'm gonna hop in with that unarmed attack, trying to really just miss him.
Okay. So that was your first one. That'll
Oh,
miss.
I have to do disadvantage. Yep.
Yeah.
And well, that is though, right?
Yeah, that's fine. So you can make your bonus attack now.
Okay. And my bonus attack is incoming.
One
All
more
right,
time.
that's 1
Perfect.
and 2.
So 6 points of damage as you feel you miss with the first one, but you're able to grab a piece of fur as you bring your second fist in, and you feel the crunching of a nose, and you hear the yelping.
Oh, most certainly.
-6. Well done. Anything else with your turn?
And well, so they can see me when I'm 5 feet away, yeah?
No, they can't see you at all.
Okay.
You're all fighting blind.
So basically, there's no benefit moving away.
You can
They
move
don't
away.
get attacks of opportunity.
Right.
Okay. I'm gonna stay here.
Okay.
I feel okay.
All right. These two gnolls will make their attacks with bite. The first one at Brooks does a 7 will miss. The second one at Argyle 20 should hit.
That'll hit.
Please take 6 points of piercing as you feel a jaw
Alright.
clamp on your arm.
Relentless Endurance kicks in, and I am at 1 hit point.
You almost fall as you just flex your way back to life.
Dang.
You hear.
I
you hear
feel
that.
myself back to life.
Bruce.
And you said, sorry, 1 second.
Yeah.
Sorry, choking on my water.
Mhm.
You could say I'm a fish out of water. You said I can drop Fog Cloud for free?
At any time, even when it's not your turn.
Oh, well then I will. Well, whatever. I drop it now.
Okay. Everybody, you watch as the fog disappears.
No more Mr. Nice Fish. And I'm gonna drop the dagger and throw a boomerang at the one who just bit Argul.
Okay.
Come on, boomerang.
Good time to do it right after their attacks. Unfortunately, the boomerang goes high and comes back to you.
And I'm gonna run up courageously, feeling like I did something.
Yeah, you weren't sure when that fog dropped who was going to be standing and who wasn't, but fortunately for you,
I see the big monsters are gone, and I'm just happy.
all right,
Okay.
Gautier.
Rapier attack. 13.
All right, a 13 does hit for 12 points of damage
Nice.
as this knoll reaches back. You pierce it deep into his spine. His body goes limp as you pull it out. Essentially, he falls out as you yank the rapier back, and he's dead.
Cool. I'm gonna be weird now. Actually, I want to see how this works.
Okay.
So offhand attacks, you said is a free action to grab a weapon. Can I offhand boomerang? Is that a thing?
Let me
With a rapier,
think
you
about
can't
it.
do that. Rapier's
Why
not
not?
a light weapon.
Okay, so you have to have dual wielded to go into that kind of stuff.
Yeah, unless you're wielding like a short sword and a dagger.
Right.
Hold on, guys.
But
Oh, you know, yeah, you know what?
I mean, hey, God says whatever he wants. I'm not gonna say no.
Dual wield. Let me find the dual wield stuff. I hadn't looked at it in a while, so it's a good moment to look at dual
I hadn't
wielding.
even thought about it until like right now. I was just like, wait a second, I have a free hand. I could try that.
Yeah. The dual wielder feat. If it's not, you don't have it, but to wield 2 one-handed weapons. Blah blah blah. I'm trying to find dual wielding. 1 second.
It's under weapons in the light category.
Weapons. It's under equipment.
It's under equipment under weapons.
1 second. Rule books are great.
Try,
Two-weapon fighting.
Yeah,
Is-
that one.
Two-weapon fighting is
Okay.
under the bonus action category. Boomerang isn't applicable because it's not a light melee weapon.
It's just one of those. Oh, there we go. 2 weapon fighting. I'm surprised rapier's not light. All right, you take an action with a light melee weapon.
Oh, melee anyway.
Well, when you make an attack with a light melee weapon that you're holding in one hand, you can use a bonus action attack with a different light melee weapon. There we go. If either weapon has a thrown property, you can throw the weapon instead of making a melee attack with it. So you could have used a boomerang if you had a light weapon in your other hand, it looks like.
Yeah, boomerang doesn't have thrown property either, so.
What?
Does it not? Maybe
Yeah.
it does.
No, it's just a ranged weapon.
Yeah, it's a ranged weapon that if you're proficient with a javelin.
The reason why is because a dagger gets thrown because you can use it in melee. You can't just bonk people with boomerangs.
Sure you can. Called bludgeoning damage.
Hey man, I'm just saying.
The boomerang is... I'm clicking this
I
boomerang.
won't cause you any more trouble, Casey.
No throw... Okay, so I guess we're just talking about like daggers. You could throw a dagger offhand.
Yeah.
No, I just wanna-
It's solely because daggers can be versatile with that, and boomerang is strictly a ranged weapon.
Alright, so moving on. You make your one attack, you down the knoll. What next?
That'll be it.
Okay. Moving on to Argul. You see now clearly... I can see clearly now the knoll is here.
Argul's just gonna tear into this guy with his bare hands.
Okay. Please
So
do.
this is just gonna be the attack, because I don't remember how to do it.
Okay. Roll the damage.
Because it's an unarmed attack, it's just straight 4 damage.
Perfect. 4 damage as you bring your knuckles into the knoll. You feel a crunching and flying of teeth. Normally, this is an attack that kills, right? The 4 damage is very critical. These things are hardier, but 4 is still... What I'm saying is it fucking hurt him. All right.
Nope, that's it.
Okay. Marshall, 1 knoll left. You can see again.
Oh, let's finish this thing off. And...
All right, Longsword 14 will hit 10 points of slashing damage. You bring your sword into the neck of the knoll. He starts to howl, but his vocal cords are sliced and he falls limp to the ground as you contact all the way through to the spine.
Yeah, bitch.
You have solved my knoll puzzle.
Sure was killing.
Ah, murder, my
That
favorite
never gets
solution.
over.
So, you take a moment. The maw demons themselves vanish. The corpses of the gnolls in front of you. A strange pool of water bubbles and gurgles in front of you. And that tonight is where we're going to leave today's session.
It's actually only afternoon, so not tonight.
I'm not used to playing games so early in the day. So yes, we'll schedule. We'll work on the else the next game. Hope everybody had some fun tonight.
We
Heck
found
yeah.
out boomerangs are the best weapon,
They are.
and I'm gonna use my artificer stuff to make boomerang good.
Make the boomerang good again.
Hey
Fighter with
Casey,
the throwing style is great.
don't
When-
you
when
have
get- when
another
you get the
D&D
throwing
game
fighting
tonight?
Style?
Oh,
Or is that
yeah.
UA?
We got
Yeah,
a little bit of a.
Casey.
There's
the
normally
UA.
like a closeout. Let me do that. Then we'll talk. We're gonna chat. Don't worry, guys. No, I had a great fun. Hope
Yeah.
everybody enjoyed it. So what
Thanks,
was going
chat,
on now?
for saving us.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
They had
thank you, Bruno.
It went
Yes, thank
different.
you, Bruno.
Digging deep. So
Thank you, Bruno.
in 2.5 hours, we're gonna go live again. It's gonna be Digging Deep episode. I want to say 4. They've made their way out of the first floor.
We're on
They're
4.
in a swamp. So root for them. Come back. This group we'll get it scheduled. We'll get it posted in the announcements, and then the main show every Tuesday at 6. We're changing the show to 6:30. Most shows will now be at 6:30. We're unifying our times. So Delving in Deep now move 30 minutes in. So 6:30 Pacific. I got to keep doing the math. Why did I move to Central and I'm doing the math for all of you? Come on.
Yeah,
Um,
you made that. I mean, quote,
we
air
can do the
quotes.
math.
You made that choice.
I made that choice. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. So catch us again in 2.5 hours for Digging Deep. Stay tuned for Delving Deep on Tuesday and future schedules on this crew. We'll have a name next time you see us. I'm going to hit this. I don't have a button anymore. Bad Daddy button.
Bad Daddy.
Bad Daddy. Bad Daddy.
He keeps kicking me in the dick. Why? Why does he keep kicking me in the dick?